Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nush and Doza. It's a Wednesday of Wednesdays, isn't it?
It sure is, Doza. How are you doing?
I'm gonna cut it to y'all real. I've been looking forward to this more than I ever have.
We definitely need a really chill night with just streaming, playing a great game, and hanging out with some even greater friends.
That's y'all, if it wasn't clear.
Yes. Also, hey, Ninjatron, Cassandra, the Dangerous Wiggler, Anthony, Kitty, how have y'all been? I love how Cassandra and Ninjatron were like chatting pre-stream. We were checking it out while we were setting up, and Cassandra with her questionable literature. That's exciting.
Yeah, as y'all know, Nush is afraid of string cheese.
I am afraid of string cheese, that's true.
Deathly scared of it.
Yeah, so don't include that in any literature you're sending our way.
No, that's not her favorite thing in the world. I like it, though, as long as it's not American.
Yeah, anyways. How are you guys doing? We are a minute late.
Oh, no.
It was mostly YouTube's fault, though. We've been set up and, like, ready to go for the most part. And then we made a typo. Sure. Well, not typo, like, we hit enter too quickly in Discord when, like, doing the @globs, like, letting y'all know we're about to start soon kind of thing, and that was fun. Kind of threw me off.
Oh, yeah.
And hey, roommate, no immediate plans to play FNAF Security Breach, but there are FNAF games that will happen on the channel again eventually. We still need a beat for, like, officially 1 and 2. They're on the channel, but, like, we got trolled into beating it, if that makes any sense.
I mean, we're gonna go back and we're gonna beat it, but I think in hindsight, we should have just taken the W.
True, but like, I want to see it through, you know?
Like, what? Maybe it's different. Maybe it's different if you don't cheese it.
Exactly.
You know?
And we've been hanging in there. So for those of you that have been interested in our moving situation, as y'all know, August 16th, which is today, was our deadline for kind of like, so today our goal was to have a place secure by today. Basically, like, we would have a future lease already signed and, like, a place decided, and we would get to move, right? Well, we didn't meet our deadline.
No, that didn't happen.
Remember how, like, if you've been following the Sekiro streams, we've been kind of updating, but basically, we thought, like, our first choice, like, was a goner, and then the first choice people called back, but they didn't work out because they were just being very, like, pushy, wanted us to sign within 24 or 48 hours, two days basically. But we were asking for dates later because, like, of how our lease at our current places, and we don't want to pay for 2 places at the same time. There can be a little overlap, like 2-3 weeks max, right? Because that could even help us move kind of more leisurely. But it's just been a whole lot of, like, false promises, false hopes. And thankfully, like, you know, we've learned from having moved in the past to, like, don't, you know, apply or don't sign any papers or don't, you know, put any security deposits in until you're absolutely, like, sure, right? So we've still been looking. Most of the places, like, I don't know, the market seems like everyone's, like, super, like, wanting tenants right now. However, like, reviews and horror stories have been there, which, again, we know not every place is going to be, like, perfect, right? Like, what is even perfect? But we've had some situations in our own right, like at our current place and even at our place we lived at previously, together. I mean, Doza and I have been together for over 7 years, living together for about 5 years of that.
Yes.
So, it's just, you know, you live and you learn, and, like, we want to make sure we're putting our best, you know, step forward, and still no luck. We really just need to, like, we're hoping that something will come around. We did visit some more places early this week as well. And, like, there is maybe 1-2 that seem promising. Yeah. But we're kind of waiting back to hear. There was one guy at one of the places.
Laid down the fishing line, as it were.
Yeah. But there's this one guy at one place that the leasing person, like, he took us around. He was so patient with us, and he seemed like a really genuine, sweet guy. He was also very transparent about, like, how long he had worked there and, like, everything too, and, like, how he's worked with other property management groups before, and this is, like, the best one. And I know, like, they're all sales pitchers, right?
Yeah, they're gonna say those things.
But there are some people that we've met through this whole entire couple of weeks that's just been, like, not great. So, like, this guy kind of, like, stood out a little bit. He even talked about how, like, you know, like here's one thing, like currently right now, like with our maintenance staff and like the summer Texas heat, there have been issues with air conditioners, but we usually get it fixed within the same day, if not the next day at the latest. And we'll even like blah, 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 stuff like that, right? Yeah. But we've been through heat, we've been through winter storms with no electricity, and we're trying to just do our best.
Yeah, well, you know, it's part of it is also a waiting game. I think we got the numbers down, you know, like we've definitely looked. I feel like we've looked enough, and oh man, I'm tired of looking.
Yeah.
Tired of looking.
Doza's not a huge fan of like touring the places. I mean, neither am I. Like, eventually it gets boring, right? Like you see the same things and you like, but it helps too to look for like, you know, was this constructed really poorly, or does this look like it will be a problem, or will our stuff fit into this?
Oh, to watch people squirm as you go like, huh, so like, what's this all about? And they're like, we're in the process of renovating. I'm like, okay, sure.
So yeah.
I've sold things. I've been on the salesman end before, and see, more than once. So I know what their tactics are.
Like, while I do marketing a lot, I've never sold something like that outright, like a sales pitch in person. It's usually selling myself, not like myself, but like, you know, when you have to like, hey, like, we have this business and we can do this for you, like that kind of thing. Not like necessarily like an apartment building or like an item. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's been a whole thing. And Kessler moved to this side of Texas, and Cassandra's like, yeah, our side of Texas.
I don't hate our part of Texas, but with
that's true. Like, we do actually like San Antonio, contrary to popular belief. And I don't know, like, we both obviously have family here, and like one of the things is also to move kind of closer to some of like Doza's family, or at least be central to like both of our families that live here, you know?
Yeah.
Because right now we are closer to one side, but then that one side's like not even here right now, so.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah. And like the other thing is, when we moved here, we had every intention of like traveling to where all of our stuff for like the past 3 years have still, not all, right, but like a lot of our things have been packed up. We didn't completely unpack everything because our current place cannot handle all of the stuff that we have. So we were even thinking like, hey, don't we have this one thing in storage that could work at a potential new place when looking at some of these floor plans? And it's like, man, I don't even remember everything we have anymore. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, well, I'm going to feel like we're going to be getting new things that are much, much old.
Yeah.
All over again. It's going to be a weird feeling.
So hopefully, like, obviously we didn't meet our deadline for today, but
we'll see what
maybe,
happens.
like, you know.
I have a good feeling about Friday. I'm really
Doza
putting a lot. I'm putting a lot on
this
Friday.
One guy.
I'm putting a lot on it. Yes.
This one guy to get back to us, because he really liked us, it seemed like, and he even did send us an email and saying like, you know, I'll reach out with next steps. But he said this like yesterday, and like it's already been one business day, and we're just like, But Doza thinks it's gonna be Friday. Like, give him 2 to 3 business days. So. We'll see. Maybe we'll have something good to tell you guys about Friday. And Ninja Tron, yeah, I quickly caught myself. Not necessarily sell myself, but you know, like when you go for a job interview and you have to like sell yourself, or like in our case, every time we meet with a client, or even when we're working with the client, we're constantly trying to prove like our value and like, hey, like we're on top of this kind of thing. Yes. Where can I buy a Nush?
Yeah.
Maybe a Nush plushie in the future. I would love one. I would love a Glob plushie. I don't know about like me and Doza plushies, but like a Glob plushie. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of like the update there. So it has been rough, but like Doza said, we were really looking forward to playing Sekiro and being back here with you guys. We didn't really get a chance to play games over the weekend. We did play Overwatch last night at 2 a.m. though.
We did. We did 3 rounds.
We did 3 rounds at 2 a.m. last night, and it was great. I love the new India map, and I can't wait to play with people like on there. It's so much fun. At first I didn't like the new mode because of how many checkpoints it was, and we did another map first, but then we did like another thing.
It was another map, but it was the same mode.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and she had a much better time then. Yes,
and I don't remember if I said hello to you, Sleepy, but welcome. Also, Kevin, how are you? Have you guys ever played Kingdom Hearts just in general on the channel? Will you ever play it? I love it. We also love Kingdom Hearts, but we've never played it on the channel, mostly because they are longer games that we haven't, like, we've only slowly recently started playing longer games on the channel with Tears of the Kingdom. Obviously, Zelda games are like S tier for us, like with where we, like, as far as games go. So are Soulsborne games like Sekiro, Elden Ring. Not to say,
hope to finish this game this week, actually.
We do. We're hoping we can finish by Friday. With Kingdom Hearts, we definitely want to start it, but we're waiting for some other things to kind of wrap up, and maybe after our big move soon, we can start incorporating it somehow. Because it's always been, before I even met Doza, I've wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. I know they're kind of hard combat-wise, but even just like, exploring the Disney parts and then Doza gets to do the combat, like, I think it would be really great.
I'm wondering if there's like what if there's an easier difficulty? Would you be interested in that?
I can try.
Okay,
but I can't. I'll give it a go. But like, I'm really there to be like, yo, look, it's Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too, and Aladdin and Agrabah and Jafar and like all these amazing characters that we love.
Like, oh hey, that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. I mean, the whole game is fan service, right? Except also not really. I feel like it actually has its own thing going on. It must, because there's so many of them and people talk about them so fondly.
And we don't like to put everything on Fridays, but Fridays usually are kind of our best days because it's the day that we can stream the longest, with most of the time not having any work or any commitments on Saturday for the most part, like until later in the day. We get to stream longer, we get to hang out, we are finished with client communications for a couple of days, and like, it just feels like a whole weight has been lifted off of us once like Friday around 4 o'clock hits, you know?
Yeah.
And hey, Boxboy, how are you doing? Also,
evening.
Cassandra said, you know what would be really cool?
No.
Nush and Doza meal subscription service. I'd totally buy mail order dinner from y'all. You have us thinking real big there, Cassandra. I mean, I love cooking for others, and if we can figure out a way to do that, I mean, I'm going to dream big, and I'm going to save this moment to see if something like this could happen. I know Doza and I have thought about, like, basically like Indian Mexican fusion like spices or like sauces and things like that, because that would be really cool, and like that's something kind of up our alley, where, you know, you would be able to buy it and cook with it, make it really easy and simple. Like, imagine if you took whatever protein, added like a Nush and Doza sauce to it, and you have your meal, you know?
Oh yeah.
Or whatever veggies, same thing. Man, I love that comment. That's going to my saved comments forever.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my gosh, Blue is at it again.
Whoa.
Who is it gonna be?
You can't stop this man. What is he doing?
Ghosty!
Congratulations, Ghosty. Fantastic.
Let's go!
Another one added to the battalion.
Another one, like DJ Khaled.
Like Bloopies.
Like Bloopies, yeah. Oh my gosh, Blue.
Oh. So
making our dreams come true, just like Kessler said my dream is to one day work for Nush and Doza.
No way,
Kessler,
no way.
I hope oh my gosh, there's another one.
Oh my god.
Way to go. Blue, what are you doing to us? It's a Wednesday. It's not a Friday.
Blue, what has tipped you off to be such a goat? Oh my god.
This is super globbers. And oh my gosh. Oh, another one. Blue!
No, what is this?
What is going on? Cassandra! Blue helping out a fellow patron Glob by also becoming a YouTube member Glob too.
Oh my gosh.
Now we have multiple, Cassandra, Kessler, and Blue. And Kitty. Oh my gosh, like, what is going on?
What? Really?
You made me cry. Like, I was so like defeatist earlier. Like, I felt like
no. What?
You're gonna make me cry. Like, I cannot.
Azzy, congratulations.
Azzy, way to go. I think Azzy said something earlier. I'm busy playing Genshin Impact because a new page just came out in the 5th region. Okay, cool. Like, I hope you're having fun. I heard good things about this Genshin Impact thing. They're also doing a collab with Discord to get you free Nitro, I believe, for a month. I don't know if you checked that out, Azzy, and if you have Discord, but definitely check it out. This is definitely cry happy moment. Oh my gosh, Blue. I cannot.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I like Umaku. And Umaku really wanted it last time.
Hilarious.
Oh my
God.
gosh. How many do we have? Does this mean we get to add more emojis? Let me go add emojis right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, so the way that works is that YouTube will only allow us so many custom emojis, like based on how many people are YouTube members, and this definitely helps hit some of those benchmarks.
I cannot. Like, I don't even know what's going on right now. Like, I'm at a loss.
It's certainly
like
something.
I just. Oh
It's
my
all
goodness.
coming in.
I know it is all coming in.
Here? What the hell?
Let me go add, which I realized we didn't even.
Water.
We were trying to do too much in these last couple hours of the day before stream. We forgot to add the one that the YouTube Globs already kind of voted on, which I didn't even check. I'm gonna go look right now. I'm gonna. Blue, you're gonna make me cry. Like today has been so rough. This whole oh my gosh, this helps so much.
There's not even enough so's.
There's not. There really isn't. On top of that, Blue actually gave us a super chat last Friday for the bounty for the spider that derailed our stream. For those of you that missed that weird moment.
By the way, we updated that stream title.
We did.
Yeah, the one with the spider.
So for all of you globs that just got gifted the YouTube membership from Blue, who just I do not have enough work. Like I'm speechless, which is very rare for me. You guys, if you have your Discord connected to your YouTube, you will open up the YouTube Glob Party category where you'll get some perks and things, including a little red glob next to your name, a new color change, and honestly, all of you that have YouTube membership, you guys are going to be instrumental in helping us figure out what you guys want to see from this. The same way when we first set up Patreon and our patrons were ones that told us like what they would like and gave us feedback, it's the same thing but here.
Shout out to patrons who gave us feedback on our latest Patreon post.
Yeah,
we appreciate that. Now
we finally have like what each month of Patreon looks like with bonus content and stuff. So now you guys like don't be afraid to tell us what you want, because that's how we do the thing. Speaking of doing the thing, Kessler.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
So sweet. Like you want me to cry during a Sekiro stream. Thank you so much. Like, I feel like, you know, these are great vibes. And like, I've now, like, you know, I feel more hopeful. Like, it's going to be okay. It's going to work out, you know, with the power of friendship, with the power of support and all of this, like, we're going to find a place to live. We're going to be able to, like, you know, figure it out. Right.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
Don't worry. like I said, I'm hoping on this Friday.
I really am.
I'm putting big things on Friday. Big vibes.
And also, though YouTube doesn't have notifications for this, want to give a shout out to those that have purchased our Globby Globage merch as well. Anthony, looking at you. Everyone else, like, we don't see the names of who actually purchases it unless they tell us.
Yeah. So like. So Anthony posted this hilarious meme in Discord.
He did.
And it was like one of those. It was like the Gravity Falls, like Grunkle Stan, when he has all three of the journals, except it was like Anthony having all of the years of the merge, and I was like, what? Like both of us are just. Yeah. So plus, that's also a go-to show. If y'all haven't seen Gravity Falls, go watch it.
Honestly,
it's really good.
All of the different ways, like there's so many ways to support creators and us alike, and you guys, like even being here, hanging out with us, like every little thing adds up to helping us validate our dreams in this journey that we're on, and it means so much. It's so humbling, and we're just so grateful.
Thank you very much.
I can't. Like I try to get over it. Here you are swimming. Like I don't know.
I did find a treasure carp scale. So you know all good things.
Yeah, and Kitty and Kessler, we both saw y'all's feedback on Patreon. We were trying to do too much in these last 2 hours, so we haven't been able to respond yet, but we will soon. Great feedback from both of y'all. Well, yeah, just across the board. I mean, obviously, even if you're not a patron or a YouTube member, we still take feedback. We still take suggestions for games, suggestions for everything. You guys influence what we watch, what we play, a lot of things that we do. I mean, have you guys heard we started watching Arcane? It's sad, but we started. We also so we have a couple of shows and things that we've been watching. Also, we're finally, I think, once we figure out this whole living situation thing, at least, you know, find a place. Doza and I are going to finally watch the Spider-Verse movie by renting it on Amazon.
Yep.
We made that decision. Like the day we figure it out, maybe Friday, who knows, or this weekend, we will sign this new lease and then we will be able to just relax and watch Spider-Verse. So, yeah. And Cassandra, we're only on episode 1. So it's not very far. So like it's the show, Arcane isn't a background show for us. It's a sit down and watch it. So it's only been on like the weekend.
Yes.
During the week, like right now, in the background, we've been watching Ugly Betty. Like I've never seen it, but there's an Indian version of Ugly Betty that was a soap opera that my mom used to watch. So I was like, maybe I should watch like the American version. So it was on Netflix, it was recommended. So we were like, all right, we'll keep this on in the background. You're paying Doza not to die. I mean, we are currently on Blue's death prediction with 11. Doza, what do you think?
I mean, I'm always trying not to die, but thank you for the confidence. Yes,
yeah.
Confidence. Would that describe where the theme of this is all coming from or going? Probably not. Probably the opposite. Oh my gosh. All right, let's rest here. You know, Nush, we need to go back and visit with Kuro because we gave him the rice from the Divine Child. I want to see what he made out of it.
Oh, right. The rice pudding is what I assume because he asked if we liked anything sweet.
Now, I'm thinking jelly donut, so we'll see.
And Boxboy, I did not hear about that. The Joy of Creation is getting a remake that looks super stinking good and has new gameplay elements, so it comes out around October, you know?
Oh yeah, it's getting that RTX on.
I love Joy of Creation, so that's definitely something, if it's getting like a revamp, we would love to try it out. Because it's just a one-off too.
Let's talk to Kuro.
Let's do it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Wolf. Come now. Hold out your hand.
Shout out to Ninjatron for telling everyone how to connect the things.
Oh, yes, that's good. Hey! That's an interesting color. What do you think of it?
Sweet rice ball. It kind of looks like one of those boluses from Elden Ring. So it's not that pretty.
Kuro, no, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
I mean, he tried.
Sweet sticky rice ball made by Kuro using rice from the child rejuvenation. Slowly grants medium vitality recovery and constant posture recovery over time. Once, when the wolf was starving, his father wordlessly handed him a rice ball. It was astoundingly delicious. This one is sure to taste just as good. So, I don't know about you. I've never had a rice bowl in my life.
I have. I can make you some.
I
like,
want
we
one.
Literally have everything to make a rice ball. I don't know if it'll look like that. Ours is going to be plated better.
This probably has persimmons in it.
Okay.
Right? That's why it's red?
Potentially. And hey, Shadow. Hey, Hyper. How are you guys doing?
How's it going?
And I like how Blue just casually got to go after like spilling all this love all over the place. We love it.
Thank you.
I'm trying to make sure I caught up on everything. Dangerous Wiggler, if you click the join button, you'll be able to see the different tiers, the different perks, and what they cost, and all those details there. Let us know if you have further questions.
And no rush on the beta. Like, whenever it's ready is when it's ready.
And Kitty, you're hoping to move in January too? That's exciting. You're more excited than stressed.
January? No way.
So I think the reason it's stressful for us, because we're excited too, it's just been stressful because the market sucks. But also, like, people give us a hard time because we're self-employed, as well as we're not married yet, and they think that we're not reliable.
Cute.
Kessler!
It is.
What? Oh my gosh, 5 at one time? So Kamoni, Pokemon Freak, Lazaro, Monk, Bossy, and her Zago. What? Hello? And shout out to lurkers that are here right now?
Oh my god, okay.
What?
You just slap that down right on the table, huh?
You really did. Is that all 5? Like, I'm trying to read and count. Oh my goodness. Wait, Shadow, why did you delete it? Was that an accident, Shadow? What's going on? You just pressed it, Laval. But I think it's still went through. Kessler, thank you so much.
That is so, oh man.
Y'all, like, what is going on? I'm gonna need a moment. Like, I cannot. Like, forget Kuro's rice ball. Like,
we'll revisit him in a bit. Let's go spend some of this energy. I'm gonna go fight things.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go fight things.
Oh my gosh. Kessler and Blue out here trying to be like Oprah for real, but for the Glob world.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. Oh my gosh.
They're all coming in through the
They really are. And hey, potato chip clips.
How's it going?
Also,
for
those of y'all, like, there is a setting on your profile on YouTube where you have to be open to accepting gifts. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's one thing. So make sure that you have that open. And it is random. We have no say on any of this. This is completely YouTube. And y'all's generosity and support and stuff. And like, oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I'm shook.
Thank you very much, Kessler. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Blue, like,
oh man. Let's fight this thing.
Yeah,
let's fight him.
Guys.
Do I have anything to throw at this guy?
You know how like last week we were unhinged by a spider? This week we are unhinged with love, and I cannot.
I know you cannot, but you have to.
This is way better than the spider. Oh my gosh.
There's tissues right there.
I know.
There's tissues right there.
Like, I can't get over it. I'm not gonna get over this for a very long time. This means so much to us. I'm okay. I'm humbled. I feel you guys, like, this means a lot. Like, I don't know the other words to even describe what I'm going through right now, because it hasn't even been over a month since we launched this. What, like a little over 2 weeks? 3 weeks,
yeah,
maybe at most.
It's been about that long.
And like, you guys have just shown up in waves, and like it's just a lot, and thank you. And to each of you that got gifted it too, like, thanks for being here and like being one of the lucky chosen ones by YouTube's algorithm. And like, yeah, let us know what you guys want to see on the YouTube member Glob side.
Yeah,
like, any
we're definitely
feedback,
gonna have more numbers to like definitely push into something, see what you guys are really into.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
it's gonna be real freaking interesting.
And hey, Sekiro, how are you doing?
Good evening. How's it going? This guy needs to get
we're already rich with love and great friendship, Hyper. So, yeah.
Oh, Nush is patented? Yeah.
I've been saying it more lately. I don't know. I feel like I've always had it in me. But I think Doza, like, finally started, like, using them in the audio. So all of our audio is usually edited by Doza. He has more patience than I do when it comes to audio. And he's better at it. Like, we play to our strengths here. So when we do our voiceovers and we have our recording set... Kessler!
Whoa!
Kessler!
Whoa, excuse me.
Are you okay?
Excuse me.
Kessler! Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
No freaking way.
This really is like if this were like a Friends episode, this would be the one where it says like the one where Nush and Doza got gifted all the memberships by Kessler and Blue. If that was the name of the episode. You do have to have it turned on in your settings, y'all. If it's not, because it does prioritize the people here currently first and foremost.
And then
oh my gosh.
Having it open.
And then actually having like being here in the stream and all of that, like Kessler's Arcade. My goodness.
Shout out to Kessler's Arcade.
Yeah, like
and Kessler from Kessler's Arcade.
Kessler is also one of our patron globs, like, and he, oh my gosh, like I can't. Okay.
now the alerts roll in.
Oh my gosh, is Shadow our first mod / member? So he still has a wrench and the glob.
What does that do?
Look, it's a wrench and then a glob.
That's so cute. I freaking love that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You guys, I'm a wreck.
Can you imagine if you were playing right now?
I would not even. I don't know how you're continuing this game.
Oh, I'm just I'm just being sneaky, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez.
How, like, this is...
I'm thirsty.
Right? The stream has peaked, right? I don't know, like...
I haven't done anything.
I know, like, we got the rice ball from Kuro, that's it. Y'all are, like, making our dreams come true. Kessler tried for hyper, no. Aw. You do, double check your settings, you never know.
True.
I did not wake up and like this was not like any I don't even know. And Hyper, you said it, you allowed gifts, let's go. Hopefully you're one of the chosen ones next time it happens.
One of the rare ones.
I cannot believe what's happening. And hey Corey, happy Wednesday.
How's it going,
How are
Corey?
you doing?
Welcome back.
We've just had some amazing globs just gift out memberships right now, and like we're just shook, and we haven't made much progress in the game tonight, but that's okay. We got a rice ball. Doza's never had a rice ball. We got to make one.
No, I never have. Not in real life, never. Nope.
Oh, so apparently on Twitch, you can choose people by pressing their name.
Well,
but on YouTube you cannot. YouTube should add that. Let's alert the media.
They've been playing the catch-up
and by the
game
media,
for a
I mean
while.
write a letter to YouTube.
Right.
Honestly, though, I heard that the CEO of YouTube does respond to like letters and stuff, mostly from like kids who are like inspired and like want to
the new
do
guy?
things. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there's some CEOs are great, you know.
Yeah.
My goodness. If you ever play any of the Kingdom Hearts game, get the compilation remix, you're able to skip the cutscene. Why would we want to skip the cutscene though?
Wait,
like,
what?
wouldn't that be part of the story, Kevin, that we'd want to get, like, you know, to see? Because so far, the only Kingdom Hearts streams we've seen is the Talking Potato, who's also one of our amazing mods and community members too. He actually was streaming yesterday for over 8 hours.
Yeah, it was a lot.
We had him on while we were getting work done, and like he's such a great, like, he knows so much about Kingdom Hearts. He's like our go-to for most things because he suggested it from the get-go like 4 years ago.
Yeah, just planted that seed
and
right there.
Umaku, Blue was the one who gifted memberships when you received it, I believe.
Yes.
Blue gifted some tonight. Kessler's gifted some. It's kind of hard to keep track at this point. I know it was both of them, but I don't remember all the numbers, and I'm just here just like taking it all in, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a whirly of an early evening.
It's
already.
yeah, it's been like a little
We've been
over 30
streaming for
minutes,
half
and
an hour.
it's just been a lot. It was 10 for Kessler. Okay, yes, yeah, okay. It shows the 5 up top. And Cassandra.
Cassandra, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, who's gonna get Cassandra's? You guys! Hyper! Cassandra planned it!
Ha.
Oh, you guys!
Reality is stranger than fiction.
Oh my gosh, you just have to believe and manifest and dream and things can happen. Oh my
You
gosh.
never know. You just never know.
Y'all.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness. You guys are amazing. Whew. Oh my gosh, Anthony, we have not caught up on your lore yet. We certainly need to soon. We've been making a lot of changes in Discord overall. We're hopefully, I know we've been saying this for a while, but mid-August is here and we will be making the mod announcements and everything soon. So Discord's been getting an update. You guys have definitely, the applicants this year have made it extremely hard. We're certainly not at the size to add everybody we think would be make a good mod. So we're still deliberating and hopefully gonna put that out real soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Ninjatron.
Ninjatron!
To Comfy!
No freaking way! Not Comfy!
Oh my god.
Ninjatron out here giving gifts to our fam. Y'all!
Thank you, Ninjatron. Congratulations, Comfy. Nooch is starting to squeak.
I cannot.
She's starting to squeak.
I cried earlier, and now I'm just like, I'm in disbelief. Like, is this a dream? Someone pinch me. Don't pinch me. I hate being pinched. But like, what is going on? Oh, Kobe was just
literally
about to
join the membership. You took this from me.
Oh my gosh.
Rare comfy
Aw,
L.
can you feel the love tonight? Because yes, I really can.
That reminds me of the can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we should change it. There are so many emojis we can add, y'all. I can't actually add the emojis right now. It's not letting me. But later it's going down for real, like adding all of the emojis. Oh my gosh. Anthony, the cabinet that Hyper lives in per the lore, is actually an external one that we own. It comes with us where we go.
Yeah, you can affix wheels to it and just roll it along.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry if we missed any messages with all of the hype that's been going on. But thank you all so much. Oh, and Shadow, I saw got your college schedule to work to where you can join Nush and Doza streams more, and that's so exciting. I'm so excited to hear about more of your college journey. Like as you get started, and it'll be great to see you around here too, because we need a little more wink wink chaos around here. We love you guys. Hyper, everybody, like Cassandra Blue, like Kessler, like you guys. What's crazy to me, and I'm just gonna say it, is you guys have been our patron globs for a while, even before we got YouTube partnership. And now your generosity here of like gifting and all of this, like, and becoming members here and there, like it's surreal. We were struggling with like making sure that, you know, our Patreon, like having had it so much, like for so long in this journey and having that support there, and then now here, like it's just, I don't know the words.
No. It's because they're not there. They're
not there. Yeah, comfy. What?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What? Oh my goodness.
How? Why? How could you do this to us?
I am going insane because, like, this amount of love in this short of a time, y'all, like, I don't know what that sound was. It just came out of me.
Messing with me. My hands are sweaty. My arms are shaking.
And shout
I'm
out
lightheaded.
to all of the lurkers. Like, y'all, hooray for being here. Like, it's okay if you don't want to chat with us. We're cool, though. Like, if you want to chat, like, we won't bite.
It's fine. Nush, it's fine.
I don't know. I just love friends, you know?
Sure. Yeah, so do we. I love friends. Oh my god,
gosh.
thank you so much, Comfy.
Arm shaking, palm sweaty, mom spaghetti is right.
Oh, palms. I could have said palms, I suppose.
The Glob Points redemptions are on globpoints.com, Suki Arts. It should be linked below in the description as well. Or if you do the command !Glob Points. And yeah, so much for like a bad day, rough week. I mean, like... This really helps because, yeah, I mean, we still need to find a place to live. That's kind of a big deal. But, like, also, this is a huge deal. I don't think this day, like, August 16th, 1 month after our 5th anniversary, like, you guys are turning year 6. Like, what? You know?
This is certainly something, huh?
Yeah, and Shane got it, too. Another mod with the wrench and the glob.
Way to go, Shane.
Let's go.
Way to go, Shane. You did it.
Comfy, thank you.
You alright, Nush?
Yeah. I'm gonna be okay.
Oh, jeez.
Y'all, we're just very grateful.
We really, really are.
Like,
Oh my god. I don't want to die. Not during such a wonderful moment.
Right?
Yeah, that would be such an L. Be funny though. I don't think I'm gonna die though. No! No, I didn't have an opinion on Hollow Knight. No, never. Me?
Shane. Okay, so you guys are having trouble redeeming your glob points? Okay, interesting. I'm gonna go see what's up. It should be on. There's no like issue.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's look into that.
It could be a Streamlabs issue that's not
Streamlabs
working.
will make an update and they won't tell us.
That is a Glob point shadow. Oh my gosh, Kessler. Ugh. That even the thought of that means so much to us. I really do hope, like, Doza's been more hopeful and optimistic about this whole moving thing than me. Granted, he's had more experience moving than I have. This has just been like beyond stressful on my plate. Like, I've only ever moved twice. Like, I don't count. I am just a baby. Like, I don't count like boarding school or like college and stuff like that. Like actual adult moves. I just haven't done it enough, and I still feel scared and apprehensive. Yeah, I'm trying to see what's up with Streamlabs. I'm gonna toggle it and see if that helps by resetting a little bit.
Okay.
But I think it's a Streamlabs issue, because I don't think it's on our end. We wouldn't just take them away, y'all. Like, we swear.
That'd be silly and dumb.
And yes, we should stay hydrated. There's actually mixed 2 different sparkling water flavors together today.
I thought it'd be a good idea if we switched it up a bit and mixed some lemon and lime.
And we haven't seen any new movies lately. We want to see Spider-Verse, we want to see Oppenheimer, and we want to see Barbie movie, but it's gonna be a minute until we can do that. And by a minute, I mean a while.
Yeah, it'll happen, just not immediately. But we are looking forward to it. It'll happen.
It'll happen.
No doubt, no doubt. Okay.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I don't know what it is about these guys, Corey. Like, they seem more chill, and like I used the same reference for Doza earlier this week. Like, why are you so cool as a cucumber? Like, here I am, just like high with anxiety. I think it's just because of lack of experience from my end. Like, Doza's like, it's gonna work out. We're gonna find something, and like I've been so like researching everything, trying to figure it out. Like, even last night I couldn't sleep, and that's when Doza caught me not sleeping. He's like, let's go play Overwatch so you can like burn off that anxiety and not look at all these other sites and stuff, because my phone right now, like, everything is legit just apartments. No fun things.
She has a hard time finding fun.
Yeah.
There needs to be deliberate, like, choice time to have fun.
And I hope that you guys can find a place soon as well. I know the market's pretty crazy up north Texas. I feel like it's everywhere. I don't know, because it's hard finding like what you want, what you need, and just in your price range and like all of it. So we feel for ya.
Oh my god, that guy is dead. Stop.
We cannot stream from a box. We need internet. Unless you can get internet in a box, but like that wouldn't be enough space. I can't even fit in a box. You have 2 scheduled tours tomorrow? Nice, nice. Yeah, we had a lot last week, but they were all kind of a bust. And then we had 2 this week that were promising. So we're waiting to hear back from our top choice from this week's ones.
Fingers crossed.
From some guy. He seemed really great. Like, I hope he, like, I don't know. He seemed chill.
We'll see what happens.
And Doza thinks he's gonna get back to us by Friday.
I think he will.
So
I feel like we built some real rapport there.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought we were cool, like he told us that. So I mean, that's always a good sign, right?
Yeah, of course. How could we not be cool? Probably the coolest. Oh, green tea is good. Yes, it's actually good.
It is.
It depends on how you like it though, because most green tea is hot. It's not like the stuff that comes in like a little bottle with the Lipton whatever with the citrus. That's so far removed from what green tea is. But I mean, that's where I got my start. Oh goodness. Oh, there's this. I haven't actually been over
And
here.
thank you, Potato Chip Clips. Have a good one.
Take it easy.
I'm very like, I'm emotionally like in different places right now. Like I am happy, like all of this love, like this is great. And then like I just want everything else to like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out this Cloudbout thing too. It is definitely on their end, not ours. But I do see I went to the site and it's not working. It only has like all of this down here. But like it was working yesterday.
And it like redirects correctly?
Yeah. So I don't know what the issue is.
That is super weird.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's supposed to be a different like, I don't know, let me see.
Do you think it has to do anything with like what happened with I don't know. This is kind of like reaching, but I'm just gonna say it.
The domains thing with Google?
Yeah. So
No, because that's in 30 days.
No, I know, but like the purchase has already happened.
Well, no, this is even if I go the old way, it's not working.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a Streamlabs thing.
Okay.
And true, if the box was a house, that would work.
Yeah.
And yes, we did see that Overwatch 2 is on Steam now.
Oh yeah, people are
Love
expressing
to-
themselves.
Yeah, give their opinions and reviews. But when you look at the reviews and actually go in, it's not about the game or the gameplay itself. It's all about how Blizzard has chosen to monetize the game, even though it's free to play.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that on both ends. But this is the one way and the one time that people have actually had a direct opportunity to express themselves in like one place, as opposed to scattered across forums or third-party websites. So it doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. Back in Shadow's day, the Nush Doza Discord was like 5 channels. Yeah, and now there's so many more, including like Discord had a lot of updates, so we've been trying our best to keep our server up to date, with best practices or new auto mods and all these other things. It's been fun. We actually help people with their Discord servers, so it's kind of been cool to focus on ours a little bit more.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Fun fact, the first webcam was used to monitor the status of the coffee pot at Cambridge. No way. That is hilarious.
Man, they're really pushing boundaries with that.
Cambridge built different.
Yeah. I can't believe, who would have thought?
And nice scary game news. Should you 100% it yourself? You know, Maku. I feel like it's gonna be a every stream thing from ya. And how is everyone else doing today, aside from moving and Streamlabs not working properly and things? You too, Shane. Question right back at ya. As far as fun, I mean, we haven't put out the message just yet, but I think we're done with almost all, like 95% of the Discord changes that are going to be occurring. So that's exciting, and I think that's fun.
It's almost there.
Yeah, just getting prepared for the future here, the near future. And Ninjatron, I don't know why the tax on gift subs is so high. That
would be
a Google thing,
yeah,
or like a YouTube thing. I think it would vary based on your location as well.
Yeah, that is true. There's also the VAT, like
if your country has different policies and stuff.
Taxing things, yeah.
Yeah. Shadow tried to go fight Ganon naked, but actually can't kill that one Lionel on the way because weapons are legit at like 14 strength. Shadow. I would want to see a highlight of how that went down.
That'd be fun.
Link just like trying his best with nothing. That's got to be extremely difficult. Oh, they're actually bombing it with negative reviews for the cancellation of PvE mode, says Suki Arts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's also part of the monetization because we thought that that's why Overwatch 2 was ever a thing.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, so what PvE is now, instead of all the things that they teased in the trailer from 2019?
Yeah.
It's 3 missions about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes to half an hour long each for like the average player. And it's $15, and it's not included in the battle pass.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay, when you put it like that.
on top of all the monetization stuff.
So apparently there's been a lot of people, like Team Fortress 2 fans, leaving hate comments as well. Is that just because of lack of updates or something?
No,
Or like because of all the
they're leaving
spam?
hate comments on. They like so people of different communities like to
specifically
dunk.
for TF2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Are we saying? Well, hold on. Let me.
Because I don't know too much about TF2.
Oh my god! Please tell me I can revive again. Yes.
I'm glad you're not an Overwatch hater, Shane. Because like you played your first match that you played, and you gifted me by playing with me for my birthday. You won. You did so good.
Yeah.
I hope to play with you again.
How did Shane pull that one off? He's just really good at video games, I guess.
He really is, especially shooters.
Stop grabbing me.
We still need to play Phasmophobia and Don't Starve Together with Shane, specifically.
Yes.
And others who may be interested.
Oh my god. Why is this place so much harder than last week? It's
Oh, right.
stuff,
So there
though.
is some kind of PvE, Ninjatron says, but you have to pay $15 for 3 missions. That's kind of, yeah, we're not doing that.
That's what I said.
Right, but like, we're not doing that.
No. So like what Nush and I had talked briefly about this. When I say brief, I mean literally 5 seconds. So I told her, okay, so like the PvE is like 3 missions and it costs $15. And she's like, oh, okay. And she didn't know where I was going with this. She didn't know if I was going to encourage us like wanting to get into it or what.
I had no clue.
I immediately followed up with, so we'll be watching the cutscenes on a YouTube video and calling it a day. In our downtime. And she's like, yes, let's do that. So that's where we're at on the whole thing. We're big on PvP just in general, so you know, we find our fun where we find it. And while it's super unfortunate PvE and, you know, being able to have a whole new chunk of the game with all these wonderful people who are more PvE oriented than PvP, it is what it is.
I'm not sure how much it costs to gift memberships. I assume it's just dependent on how many memberships you want to give. And our basic YouTube member glob is $1.99 a month in US currency. And I believe depending on where you are, YouTube will give you all the details accordingly on your end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like a gift is for 1 month of that.
Exactly.
So like if you like want to keep it going like that, you know, that'll be up to you, your choice. If you were a recipient of a gift.
And Kessler, you're really good at Overwatch 2 as well. Like when we played with you, I remember you killing it and crushing it as Roadhog, as a tank, because you do play tanks. I feel like you played tanks the most when we did it with you. But I totally understand the adulting content creator stuff. Like when do you even have time for fun, right? But that's why, like, hopefully as a content creator, you're having fun with the journey, which is what our hope would be for every creator out there.
It can be tough finding enough time, especially with something that's like, you know, it's easy to pick up, but it's hard to master.
Yeah.
And the amount of time games like Overwatch or otherwise like demand of you to get to a point where like you're actively and reasonably improving yourself, it's a lot. Like Nush and I have been playing the game since, you know, 2016, 2017, and even then, like we could put in more time, like if we wanted to, or if we, well, let me rephrase. We could rank up even higher and get better, but it would require even more time than we've already put, and we already have this like legacy of being familiar with the game already.
Yeah, at this point, like, while we do really enjoy competitive and like we want to get the battle passes, and especially if there's a new hero, we want to unlock it, right?
Yeah.
So we're kind of making, like, we're prioritizing it a little bit, but it's just a great game for us to be able to stop and just play a couple rounds, make progress throughout the season. Because we did finish the last battle pass, and this time with the new hero, we definitely want to get her.
Yeah.
And Shane, that's such a huge win for you. Congrats on making your first actual build of the game and making more progress in general. And obviously there's going to be issues, but like, you've got this. And we're very excited to see where this continues to take you. Mm-hmm. Kitty's asking for like a story summary with Sekiro. So Doza, this is your time to shine. So there we were.
So there we were, orphaned on a battlefield, left to die, and out of nowhere, this old shinobi comes out and basically tries to scare us. We don't get scared, and he takes us in and raises us as his own. Years later, we're taught that the word of the master is absolute, and you must follow that word no matter what, with the exception of adhering to something called the Iron Code, which is the shinobi's trainer, person, master, parental figure, sensei, overarching all of that. We are tasked with defending Lord Kuro, this kid, in this war-torn country of Ashina. Everything's going really bad, as you can see. And the reason why this kid is so important is because he has something called the Dragon Heritage. And what it means is that his blood is able to grant people a form of immortality, which you could imagine if you had on your side in a war would be a pretty big advantage. The problem? He doesn't want to give it to people, because if he were to do that, it could spell the end of the world. Unfortunately, we have had some trouble keeping our eye on him, and we've had to rescue him a couple times. But now that we have Lord Kuro safe and sound, we must help him sever his ties to the immortal dragons of the past. How are we going to do that? That's what we're trying to figure out right now.
To regain our honor.
Yeah, that too.
And yes, we are on live chat. We're just still catching up there a little bit. Hey, Walail, how are you doing? And Fry, hello, how are you?
How's it going?
It's good to see you guys. I'm just gonna go to the bottom of chat. I was seeing more of like the Overwatch chat, like talk, and then other games, Destiny grind for Suki arts, things like that. But I just
don't forget about Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Someone said Elden Ring? I missed that.
I believe it was Suki arts.
I saw Battle Cats for Box Boy.
This dude is so fast. Okay. Sure, buddy.
But yeah, I am just gonna go to the bottom of the chat for now, just to, because it keeps moving up and down as Doza was giving the story.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so welcome to the bottom. Yes, I'm here now. Now my eyes don't have to keep moving around. I am sorry that Streamlabs Cloudbot is not working right now for all the redemptions and stuff. But hopefully soon it'll get back, if not tomorrow. That's kind of out of our control.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I don't know. It may just be playing the waiting game.
Yeah. And Fry, this first hour of stream has been insane.
Yeah.
What happened is that multiple people gifted memberships, from Blue to Cassandra to Ninjatron to Kessler, just out of nowhere, kind of just, yeah. It was just very, very cool, very sweet, and here we are. Nightbot was never slacking, but Nightbot didn't have all of these features for redemptions and things like that, Box Boy.
It didn't. All it did was
tell us who the top chatters were. Which, do you guys miss that? Like every month, there used to be like a thing that we would post ourselves, but we had to pull that report manually. So it was more work on our part and not automatic. Like Streamlabs has it all set up.
It was, yeah. The scope of responsibility is different.
Cassandra, I used to joke around and say that I wanted to like die by 60. And like, it wasn't like a joke. It was more of like, I don't ever want to be in a situation where I can't take care of myself. So when it comes to like immortality, I would talk about it a lot, honestly. It's kind of an interesting topic, especially with like shows that we've watched together, like The 100. If anyone has seen that show.
How they like target immortality and like
different societies.
How people covet it, and yeah.
Yeah, and like I was like, I never want to be in a situation where I can't take care of myself. Obviously 60 was too young, but I was a dumb kid.
That's when like
60, that's it, I peaked.
That's like when you're a dumb kid and you're like, you're 17, you're old.
Yeah. It's that same energy.
Yeah.
But now it's like I just want to live until like hopefully happy, healthy, and like can take care of myself. But the moment I can't take care of myself, like, it's not above me to move to a place where euthanasia is legal and do the whole thing, you know?
You actually wrote a paper on that.
I did. I am pro euthanasia, and like I did write an entire like thing about it and like stuff.
So you know your things.
I do. Also, Comfy is gonna make a new PvP build in Elden Ring. New patch means new builds.
Oh, that's right. They changed up like how the weapons all kind of interact with each other when it comes to staggering people. For those initiated, poise. They changed how poise is handled. Oh, I was wondering where that last guy was.
Kitty just finished first cutscene, made concepts and mock-ups for the next 3 rooms, and now need to set up a save file system for Kitty's game. So many game developers and artists and creators here. Like, we are very, very lucky the internet brought us all together.
It's fantastic.
We are inspired by y'all and your creative pursuits daily, and it makes us want to do more as well. For real though, like to have a group of friends that do all of this, like not only are you gamers, but you also love and eat food, and you create all kinds of things, from writing to games to art to just everything. It's pretty insane, and we love it.
Agreed. Oh, this piranha wants me.
And Shane, you'll get there. Don't worry. You'll get a saving or a menu or something eventually. It's kind of like a way, a passageway of like a rite of passage for a game, you know?
Right. Yeah. And that's an interesting concept, Box Boy. Press the button upon death. You can choose to be reborn and keep your memories, but you instantly die upon turning 60, and you can repeat the cycle as many times as you want.
And 80 is a good age, Anthony, especially like, I love that you added the proudly called grandpa thing. And Cassandra, yeah, if I was 1,000 years old in my 30-year-old body, then sure. That makes more sense, but
Those are
definitely not 1,000-year-old body.
These fantasy hypotheticals are always fun.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd want to be like, I don't know, the other day, or was it yesterday in Potato Stream, he had asked like if you could go back to any grade in school or something, what would it be? And I was like, I would love to go back to college, but with like if Doza was with me. Fry!
Hey, Fry!
Fry, welcome to the YouTube member, Glob!
How's it going, bud?
Look at you!
Yeah, you trying on your new little red pixel glob? How's it feel?
Right?
I hope you like it.
Fry is also one of our fantastical patron globs, and he's also our first like patron on a goodie level tier. So we get to send mail to the UK every month.
That's pretty great.
It's pretty cool. We buy special stamps just for him.
They're international and they're purple.
They
because
are.
We love purple.
They're global forever stamps.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Aw, you guys. And see, and Fry's another, like, the fact that there are patron globs who want to support as YouTube member globs too is just, it blows my mind.
Top 10 things I didn't expect.
I didn't.
That was on the list.
I really did not. All the cool kids are doing it. Aww.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
there
we go. Aww.
That's great.
Y'all, I think we hit over 30.
Did we?
Tonight. Yeah. I don't know for sure. I need to check. But
if not, we gotta be close.
If not, yeah, I'm gonna see. We have 33, Doza. We have 33. And we've only had this open for 22 days. 33 in 22 days. Y'all are just something else. And we're
built different.
Globs are built different. We appreciate you guys so much. Honestly, this inspires me to want to like do so much more, but like I promise, once we get this living situation, once we figure out our next move, like we're gonna come back and we're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, Doza?
Better believe it.
Yeah, like if this is how much you guys like want to support and like see all of this stuff go through, like we're gonna do so much more. Please tell us what you guys want. Tell us everything. Like I know we have feedback on games and things like that, but with YouTube members, what do you guys want to see on the YouTube member sides as exclusive posts? You have the YouTube Glob Party section in Discord. Connect those accounts. Tell us. Help us build a strong foundation, just like the OG Globs helped us with the foundation of Discord. Just like Patreon globs have supported us with like doing the story times, which are going to be eventually long form videos coming to our channel. We haven't forgotten about our goal of 12 videos this year. It's going to happen. Like, we just need to find a place to live, you know?
I know it seems increasingly impossible.
With August, like, halfway through. Yeah. Just want more, but more of what? More, like, I know more of everything, but, like, we just... More tangible, like, feedback, you know? Yeah. Do we win the Streamer Awards? I doubt it.
Maybe we'll be there. Maybe we'll be there.
Someday, right?
Yeah, you never know. I mean, with how wonderful you all are, so it could happen. Never say never.
And yeah, Streamlabs like is here. It's doing things, but for some reason the redemptions aren't working, and that's on their end. I was trying to play around with it, but I can't make any headway. Maybe I should check, is Streamlabs like down right now?
You never know, Kessler. You could make it there too. Yeah, keep on keeping on.
Yeah, any streamer, any creator, like there are so many things out there. We would love to go to the Game Awards someday.
That'd be really fun.
Be really cool.
I'm also, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm big into like orchestral concerts, especially, well, exclusively when they're about video games. Nush and I have gone to the Zelda one, and I know that there was something this past summer, and it was going to have a bunch of different games, like
was
it like a Game
part
Awards
of the Game
related
Awards
thing?
Yeah, so it was the Game Awards celebrating 10 years of video game awards, because I think they've hit double digits. So they hosted a special concert at the Hollywood Bowl, which is an iconic venue in Los Angeles, and it was this past summer. It was in June, like a couple months ago. And it's where, if you haven't seen it yet, highly recommend Googling it or YouTubing it to find the video. Jack Black did his rendition of Peaches live, and amongst other artists and musicians playing all of these compositions and scores from all of these games that we love and adore. So it was very, very cool.
I wonder if there's gonna be another situation where we're gonna have another video game movie that's like good and successful, and also a Game Awards, and also it being around the same time, and also have something like the Jack Black stuff. Like,
yeah,
I know it's like lightning in a bottle, but like I can hope, right?
There's got to be more, for sure. And I love that idea, Cassandra. Make a glob ensemble glob art. Do y'all remember? It was in our recent video that we created for like our 5-year anniversary like journey kind of thing. But we made an art with like globs that like fan globs that were created during like our first year during Christmas. Mm-hmm. We put all of the globs into the Christmas tree.
It was like a glob Christmas tree.
That's the closest ensemble thing I can think of that we've done so far. There was also Wolfie Chan, who's one of our OG globs. For Easter one year, she's so precious. She made like an Easter basket and put all of the globs in the basket. That's another like ensemble type situation. I think a really cool ensemble glob art would be nice. I'm thinking like maybe even doing like a bigger piece, not just for a digital thing, to be able to put up in our new place.
Oh, okay.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because I know right now, like we have a digital picture frame that has all of the fan art and stuff that we receive, which is super awesome. It's right by our desk, so we can see it. But I think it'd be cool to have like a canvas art type of situation, maybe. Like it would also make it feel a little more like adult-ish for our home, but also still colorful and fun.
I like that.
And Fry, if you're talking about the Minecraft Globtacular Adventure Map bonus stream with you, then yes, sir, we are. As long as you're down, we're down, and we're ready.
Yeah, you still good?
Yeah. Because I know last time we checked in, because Fry's been having a summer. He's been doing all these cool things. He posted pictures from the Lego world and all this other stuff. So like, unless you have bigger plans than streaming with 2 globs from Texas, we're down. And Anthony, you never know. Never say never. What if you did stream someday? I know that you were talking about making more videos and stuff again soon, so there's that. And you did make that ensemble of globs for this past anniversary. And now, it's been 1 month since Nush and Doza's 5th anniversary, and like you guys have started off year 6 with a bang. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And
It's been
hey,
wonderful.
hey Ido, how are you doing? We are playing Sekiro.
Ouch.
Shadows die twice. We're only at 11 deaths, which is pretty neat. Doza doing the most.
I wasn't sneaky.
Texas Globs unite. It is kind of crazy how many people from Texas we actually do have. Because when we first started, the two biggest states in the US that we had a lot from were like Tennessee and Connecticut. And now like we finally got some Texas ones.
Oh my god. Oh boy, that could have been a death. Luckily it wasn't. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
And what's really like think about, as far as like making videos, Anthony, think about like what would bring you joy. Like, is it videos about a game or what have you? Like, make a list of things if you're having trouble thinking of like what should be the next one. And then from that list, kind of like see what jumps out at you that you'd have the most fun doing. Cannot believe it. But actually, I can. We've hit a baker's dozen, y'all. Or wait, no. A baker's dozen's 13 or 12?
A baker's dozen is 13.
Oh, we've hit a dozen. 12. Not a baker's, but, you know, it happens. But yes, Sekiro is such an awesome game.
I've never seen that guy use that move. Oh my god.
He's already back.
Starting.
This is actually my favorite Soulsborne game. I think Doza's is still... Which one?
I feel like I don't know. Is it still Elden Ring? Probably.
That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to.
Like barely.
Barely. Is Sekiro second?
Oh, easily yes.
Yeah. Okay. We're what's third? Which Dark Souls?
Dark Souls 3.
3. Yeah. Okay.
Dark Souls 3.
I should have known.
And then Dark Souls 1, and then Demon Souls, and then Dark Souls 2.
Anthony, I don't think we're gonna hit that many deaths by Friday.
That probably won't happen.
26, you never know, Mako. And then Kessler with a 400.
Ooh.
And we look forward to seeing your Glob Wiggler. Are you gonna make it Wiggler themed? Like, I've never seen a Wiggler Glob, but like the bones are there, you know?
Bones.
Does Wiggler have bones?
I don't know, maybe.
It's gotta. Or something. It's gotta have like a skeletal, like something. Remember when Nintendo used to put out those books with all of their games?
Yeah.
I miss that sometimes.
So do I.
I was a big reader as a child, and I liked being able to read those things and learning.
One way you could get me to read.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
god.
yes, so this is a game that we have played before. When the game came out, we actually had started streaming at that point, but we didn't have the right technology to be able to stream it at a decent quality. So we played it off stream instead for fun. And then now this is actually our 150th game that we're hoping to beat on the channel. So we thought we'd bring it back for this as like a celebratory thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually, our first gaming video essay that we ever created was about this game, and it's on our channel. A little cringe to watch back, but what we were talking about definitely comes from the heart.
I still stick by what I said in that video.
Yes. Yeah, the content's there. The cringe part is the animation for us, for our globs. We're still learning.
It was a something.
Yeah.
I don't want to go down there.
And we don't have any plans to shut down the Discord ever, Umaku. The only way it's going to get shut down is if Discord isn't a thing anymore, which would be really sad. I hope it doesn't go away in our lifetime.
I don't think it will, but we'll
never
see.
Say never, Mixer.
Yeah, everyone thought that was going to be a thing.
Never say never, Twitter. It is now X.
It is now X, which means Twitter's dead. Twitter's dead. It doesn't exist anymore.
There's no more
it's
bird.
Gone. It's over. Whoa!
Wiggler is only cartilage, no bones. Good to know. You looked it up.
Cartilage? I didn't need to know that. But I'm kind of glad that I do. It's kind of a little funny anecdote for Wiggler.
Kitty has made quite a few globs for others in the community over the years, and I do like that they are No pun intended, out of the box boy.
It's been really nice, yeah.
Yeah.
It was Wiggler, also, I believe it's Will, but who can know for sure? Another individual part of this community.
Fry, I've got some sad news for you. While I know that is a math question, unfortunately, like, the Redemptions thing is down right now. Streamlabs isn't cooperating.
Yeah.
Yeah. But each Kermit request is 25 points each. So 25 times 15, you do the math.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah. Wiggler is a character from Nintendo games. He's like an enemy, but he's also been added recently to Mario Kart, which is why he's been all the rage. More so than usual.
Yeah, super popular. Of course. But, well, because there's also the kart, and that was also big in the Mario Kart community because it was like the meta. And everybody was like super into running Waluigi with the Wiggler cart.
Stay
and
hydrated.
just kind of doing that. That's always
Sandra's
true.
saying it in chat.
That's always true.
It is important. We can't forget. I actually have been pretty behind on my water intake today. And we had some chicken wings, so like, you know, the salt intake was a lot. They were spicy. They were good. Wingstop wings are good, y'all. Like, get you some.
We quite enjoyed them.
Yeah, and they were like big too. Like, I was shook how big they were.
We got the boneless ones.
We did, yeah.
It just seems like more food.
And it was
for the
easier.
Same cost.
It was also easier to eat while working.
Yes.
Because I didn't want to, you know, I could grab a bite with the fork and then I could come back over here and keep typing.
Very simple.
Yeah.
We like simple. We like easy, but we still love tasty.
We do. We do.
It's a special occasion when we get like with the bone in. Like there's obviously some value to that, but we prefer to make our own if we're gonna go that far.
And Umako, I can't wait to see what your favorite emoji is going to be next because with all of our new YouTube member gods, we get to add quite a few more tonight and like before tomorrow's stream. Posture check, Winnie the Pooh gif. Doza immediately started sitting up.
I did. It's like a reaction. It's almost like instinct.
Ido, I'm Nush. I'm the one who said that. That's Doza.
Hello. I'm the one trying not to die.
Yeah, I'm the one just talking. Boneless wings are grown-up chicken tendies, and they're so goated.
Yeah, that's true.
I've definitely been in full goblin mode from like yesterday to today. Like after stream tonight, I'm finally gonna do a little self-care and actually just take a moment. There are these new eye masks that I got, like under eye masks that I want to try. I haven't tried them, so I'm really excited to give them a go. Did your controller die? Oh no, you're good.
That's my control. Okay, I'm good now.
Yeah.
My controller just stopped working.
Sabi Maru.
An ancient Kodachi short sword. Its blade mottled with bluish rust can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. Forged by the Ashina clan to resist the inhumane evil that had invaded Ashina, in times long forgotten, it was the poisonous gift of the blue rust that finally drove the spirits out. So you literally had to poison yourself to drive the evil spirits out of yourself? Oh, that's a L trade, I guess, but maybe not. I don't know.
See you later, Fry. Have a good one.
Oh, see ya. Sorry. I got excited. I found a shortcut.
Also, William said I love you, my precious narwhals. Hey, William, how are you doing?
How's it going? Where are people?
Wait, was that like cancer? Like from the inside? Like, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe there's other properties to being poisoned by blue rust. I don't know, like, what something would need to be made of to give that. Why are there all these bubbles?
I would love to go to a hot spring with snow falling. Oh! Get out of there!
Oh!
You cannot.
Oh! No! I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. Let me out of the water, please. I don't want to be in the water anymore.
And William, you did miss the craziness.
It got pretty insane.
Yeah. It's been a Wednesday to remember forever.
I will not soon forget. What is still attacking me? Really?
16th is always a good number for us.
It is, truly.
A lot of my gamer like tags for certain games when Nush is not available is Nush 16.
Mine's really close with
it's 17. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, dude. All right.
Full goblin mode? Why wouldn't I say... Oh, I hear it now that I say it again. You're right. I never thought I'd say it either, but here I am. So tonight, like when we started stream, Blue, Kessler, Ninjatron, and Cassandra all gifted YouTube memberships to members in the community since YouTube gifting is a thing. So that's why we have so many YouTube member globs here in chat tonight. And then Fry became a YouTube member glob as well. It's just been like, I'm not even talking about one, like multiple, and Comfy as well, right? Comfy as well.
Yes.
How can I forget Comfy?
Not him. How dare you?
I do want to say, so obviously y'all know Comfy knows us in real life because he's like family, right? So having people like support us that know us and like know our like more about us than like our personas online, if you will. That also in itself is like so validating because they know like things that we've been through more so than what we've shared online, right? And I think, I don't know, I've had this feeling with a couple of people so far in our lives that have been supported, because I know we've talked about how when we told friends and people in our lives originally, like, hey, like we're gonna do this thing and we're leaving our corporate jobs, and like most of the responses were, are you crazy? You're insane, or this is a stupid decision, like you have it so good, why would you do this? Like we've heard it all.
So it comes from like a lower point to the high point of the support.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like they know that we were in corporate jobs, or they know other things that we've been into, but like Corey, Comfy, others, like they're still here and they want to support, and it just means so much that, you know, knowing more, so all of that, they didn't tell us we were crazy. They've always just said, follow your dreams, do it, like go for it, you know. It's nice to hear that. And y'all know, like my parents still hate that we're doing this. Not hate's a strong word, they're just very confused by it all to this day, you know. And it's just it's really hard. And like this week, so yesterday was India's Independence Day. And I'm actually a dual citizen, like for the US and for India, just so I can travel without a visa. That's really the main reason. I got it when I was a kid.
Seems pretty cool.
Yeah, so my parents, like they wanted to do like a video call thing because all the cousins and everyone there, like they had school performances, a parade, and all these other things and fireworks. So their nighttime is our morning. So Doza and I yesterday, we joined in, and it's just like, they don't like to talk about like this part of our life as much. They'll say like, oh yeah, they have this creative services business and they do all these stuff for clients. Like that's the only part like they ever share, and it really hurts me. Like it's like, why can't you be proud of like the other half of my life, the bigger part of my life, the dream, the goal, you know? So it's just great when there are people that, like all of you that do want to support us, that are here day after day, see us, you know, doing our thing, having fun, like creating content, all of that. It just, it validates it, and it's very humbling.
So thank you guys.
Yeah, really. It means a lot.
There's so much even more offline that it means for us.
Yeah.
Because in those hard times, like we think back and it's like, we know that y'all have our back.
Just tell them you're famous. Like, I mean, I do tell them updates. Like when we hit over 6,000 subscribers, I was like, you know, like, Dad, look, like you know, I know it's not what you would, I don't know. Everyone has different definitions of success, right? Like my dad's very much a metrics guy. He wants to see the analytics. He wants to see a proof of concept. He wants to see that like you are set for life, and that it all comes out of concern, right? Like you want the best for your child. Whereas my mom's more of a as long as you're happy type of person. And so and for me too, it's more of like, I just really want to be happy, healthy, and comfortable in my own right of like what I want out of life, you know? So it is what it is, but we're getting there, and we're here, we're thriving. So it's all good. You're right. I try to remember that, like I come from a different like cultural background. So sometimes it can be very difficult and there is a lot of pressure, but I am truly happier than I was at any corporate job I've ever had or any other part of my life. Minus school, when I was careless and just learning. But that's different.
Oh,
you know, when you're a
easier.
child, you don't have any other responsibilities but to learn.
There's not a whole lot else going on that you have to worry about.
And Blue, welcome back. Did you see what you started a
You see what
triple
transpired?
what a trickle effect of like just love and support.
Can you believe it? It's insane. It's crazy.
It is.
It blows my freaking mind.
And have a nice shower, Anthony. I need to take one after stream as well. I just need to like decompress.
I took one just before stream.
He did, and then like I didn't want to take a cold shower, so I was like, I'll wait for hot water after stream. Normally I like to take, so like, I don't know, I like to take showers in the morning, like right when you get up, but I also like to take showers at night. I used to take 2 showers every single day, but now that we work from home, it's like, I'll like, you know, it just depends on what part of the day is the best based on work.
Yeah.
Because I truly want to relax when I take it, not just like get up and go in or, you know, what have you.
Until next.
So Nush, what is your has like doing that kind of stuff like been different for you? Because it has been different for me. Like, let me be more specific.
Yes.
So there's this like concept of like washing the day off.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I never really got to appreciate that when I was constantly, you know, like going into work, and like the shower is just part of like this elongated routine of doing something.
Yeah.
Whereas like now, since ever we, you know, started doing this and working from home, it's
been a little different. So like
I feel like I've been able to like actually appreciate it
yeah,
like more.
I think like, so growing up, like culturally, I think this is a cultural thing again too for me. You could like every morning had a routine, including like morning prayers, and morning prayers couldn't happen in my family, like in my religion and stuff, at least the way my family practiced, without taking a shower first. So whether you had school, whether you had anything else, in the morning, you take a shower and then you do your prayers and then you eat and then you can start your day.
Okay.
So it was like, that was it was very strict. It was very disciplined of how that went down for us.
Gotcha.
So once I started like venturing out, oh my gosh, boarding school, don't let me start it. It was way more stricter. You had morning and evening, and then you had all these other things in between. Like it was super like on point, right? But then when I went to college, that's when like it was my first chance to do what I wanted. And it depended, because like I was so used to the habit of taking a shower first thing in the morning that I would do that. But then yes, I had that notion of coming home after a really long day and I wanted to wipe the day off. Especially because I loved playing like basketball and tennis and stuff to like wind down. So like,
even more important.
I wouldn't want to come back from that in the evening and go right into my bed. That's gross, like in my opinion. So I would go take a shower, and then so that it led to 2 showers a day. Now we don't go out as much, especially during the pandemic. Like, you know, we kind of like chose like, do I wake up later and do it? Do I do it at night? Do I finish all my work? And honestly, a lot of times I do like finishing all of my work, all of my to-dos, so I'm not thinking about that in the shower, you know? And then I can just shower at night. But then other days I'll wake up and be like, I need a shower right now to wake up. So, I don't know. It's kind of all over the place.
It's more of a tool than a routine.
But
it's something that you can appreciate.
Yes.
Better.
But when I do like my hair routine, that is always on the weekend, and hours of just self-care, which is very important.
Yeah, I think
it's a whole other beast.
Yeah, I think when you go from like a perspective of like self-care, it becomes different, because then it's not like this it's not just this part of a routine thing anymore. It's like this is something that you do for you.
Yes.
And it feels, I don't know, better, I feel like.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I can't imagine like those like people who wash their hair more often. Like I have really long hair, for those that don't know. Like I can only do it once a week. Any more than that is just too much for me. I would need to chop my hair off, but I don't want short hair, so there's that. And Kitty, yes, thank you. Yeah, it is nice just being a human being. I think sometimes, like, as a human, it can be hard to not think about, like, that next goal or that next thing to do for validation. Like, you can just simply exist and be happy in your own right, you know? And I think that's something that I'm trying to unlearn. Like, I don't need to just be chasing after the next goal. I need to also relax. I need to also appreciate what it means to be a human on the daily, of just being here, being alive, being grateful.
Actually taking a breath once in a while.
Which is so hard for me. Like, I'm still, again, trying to unlearn, but it's hard to unlearn like a whole upbringing of habits.
Yeah, sure. I could see that. My mom used to always say that, and this is, I mean, you should always brush your teeth.
Well,
that's what I'm gonna get into for a sec. So, she kind of made it to where whenever I think about the morning and brushing teeth and breakfast, she'd always say like, I don't want to eat with all the germs in my mouth. Like, I have to brush my teeth before. And her saying that was like obviously her way of getting kid me to like also feel that way about it, to make sure that I like actually form the the habit. But it just always like I know that it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense, and I obviously do that. But I haven't heard the exact same sentiment in the exact same way from, I don't think, anybody.
Dang.
Yeah. So it's just like this, I don't know, kind of felt like unique for me.
But you should every day, yes.
More than once.
All of that being said.
Yeah.
And Kitty, so for my hair, like, I do a full-on routine. Like, I don't know, again, this is probably a habit from my childhood. My mom used to oil my hair, like, regularly every single week. And it was typically on a weekend, so I didn't go to school with oily hair. And then, like, you let it sit overnight. And then there's a couple other things that I do just for, like, scalp rejuvenation kind of thing before you actually just wash it. So it's not just the act of just washing it. There's, like, multiple steps and things. And Doza actually joins in for now, too, where I actually oil his hair as well. It's been great for us. It's like a nice slow down kind of moment. It typically happens on, like, Saturday, Sunday kind of thing.
Yeah.
Though sometimes it just depends on like our schedules and stuff, but it's like a whole thing. And my hair too, I don't know if it's because of its Indian hair or what, but I don't wash it more than once a week, because unless I need to, right? Because if you're doing a lot of physical activity and stuff, obviously it might get more grimy. Yeah,
might need it.
It might need more attention, but for the most part with our regular schedule, and we try to hit at least 3 workouts a week, I'm fine. And that's what dry shampoo's for.
I'm still wrapping my mind around dry shampoo. Just seems like one of those things that like
it's not supposed to work.
No,
but it does.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Like what are those like future homes kind of thing that those cartoons from like the 50s where it's like, in the future you'll be able to do this.
I saw a TikTok where someone was like, don't waste your money on dry shampoo, just use baby powder. And I was like, But, like, obviously I don't have access to baby powder. I'm not going to buy it.
Okay, then.
So, but they were like, it's like the same ingredients. I was like, I don't know.
Is it? All right. I mean, I don't know any better. So.
There's one, I mean, you have to do your research, because, like, everyone has different types of hair, skincare, like, all these things that you need, right? I just recently started using Priyanka Chopra's dry shampoo, because she's Indian and she has Indian hair, and also she's like gorgeous. So she actually has this brand called Anomaly, and it's like a vegan like products and stuff like that. So I haven't tried all her products, but I'm trying her dry shampoo spray, and it's been really nice.
Oh, I'm glad.
And it's
well
clean, it's environmentally conscious, and like it's also affordable too. That was a huge thing too. So it's been great.
Well, if it isn't all chuckles.
Did you take care of your bit?
That I did.
What was the kindness thing you were talking about? Blue. Your kindness has had a trickle-down effect where others were inspired and also did more kindness and support. Because look at all of these YouTube member globs.
I know.
Look at them.
There's so much green.
I think the last time we checked, we have over 33 now. And it's been only 22 days since we launched. Isn't that crazy?
Literally insane.
It all comes from the kindness, love, and support, and I'm missing what this man is saying on the screen. Anything important, Doza?
He doesn't like the way they did things around here in this temple, and there was like a kid that they were all kind of experimenting on, and he did not agree with it, which is why I guess he wasn't here. But and I think this is the grave of that kid.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
I don't know where this guy's like quest goes, but I knew that he was gonna be here somewhere. I just don't know where he's gonna go next.
And luckily Shane, hair grows out, so hopefully you get it back to the length that you like, because as much as your boss might like it, you have to get the length that you like the most. It's your hair, your body, your choice.
You probably, the rats are flipping. You what?
Okay, all right.
Oh, Numaku, that's really sweet of you for supporting Kessler during his stream. He has some great streams.
I would say so.
We be lurking.
That is the what we usually do.
Yeah, sometimes we chat as well. It just depends.
We're big time lurkers, occasional chatters.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to see what everyone else is kind of up to.
Playing, streaming, creating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do y'all think Walter Jr. donated any of Walt's money to any streamers? You never know. He was a gamer.
That is true.
Speaking of like them and Breaking Bad, have y'all ever gone through those car washes that are tunnels like the kind that they had in the show?
Oh,
because we just did for the first time. We went through a tunnel thing, like a tunnel car wash, and our life has changed.
I didn't know how. I don't know, like, how do I say this? It felt weird.
Felt like a production.
It did. It felt like, yeah, it felt like I was on stage and things were just kind of happening around me, and it wasn't any more expensive than like a regular car wash, or I'm having to like do stuff. It's like in a regular car wash, there's still a certain level of like.
What if the tunnel is the regular? What if like our regular is someone else's regular?
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. I guess we've always just gone into the one that's you go like, and your car is just inside, like, and then it does the thing. But this one, like, your car is moving through a tunnel, and there's like flashing lights, and there's
you
like,
have to park your car in neutral and wedge your like tires into these grooves that pull you along. It feels super weird.
I guess neither of us had experienced it, and then we experienced it together, and it was cheaper than the place we usually go to.
Yeah.
So we were like mind blown of how good the car got. With all these like apartment like hunting and stuff, our car's been getting a lot of dust, so we were like, we should probably get it and give it some love.
No, plus you don't want to give the wrong impression.
With a dirty car showing up to these interviews. They feel like full-on interviews.
Yeah, they do. It feels like a job interview, and it's exhausting.
They're judging you.
Well, because they do.
I've also been like, I mean, luckily I do. I've been wearing like dresses and trying to make myself feel like more of an adult, like during these interviews too.
How's that gone?
It's been, you know, it's not like, I don't know. It just feels different. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, they should want our, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I feel like if I was a property manager, I'd be like, I gotta get these things filled.
Yeah.
And if you check the boxes, like, you're in.
You're in, but I don't know. They do think that self-employment is risky, and I'm like, but we have the money. We did the math. Like, we can afford this place. Let us in.
Oh, this is an interesting little anecdote. Wielded in wars of old, the blade's blue rust was used to drive off inhuman Okami warrior women. Even now, it is likely to be effective against their descendants. That was that lady who was like, why are you keeping Lord What's-His-Face away from me?
Why are you?
I don't know! This would have been nice to have, but here we are.
Not anymore. And I love dressing up and have dressed up a lot throughout my life, but I think like for something like apartment hunting, it just wasn't, I don't know. Because we were reading articles about like how to go about it, and like it's like a job interview, so I was trying my best to seem like we have it together. They always get really weary when you say like, oh, so we have multiple different sources of income. It's not like a one-all like W-2 or employer kind of thing. Yeah,
and you can see like their eyebrows raise, their eyes widen.
They don't understand.
They step back a little bit. They clutch their pearls.
She did do that, huh?
That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
It's... yeah. You think...
I hope it gets easier for us. And for everyone that's moving, like, and searching right now.
Well, see, I thought it would be a smoother experience.
Than last time.
So far, it hasn't been. Yeah, because the whole, like, pandemic thing's been a thing. And, like, working from home has been a bigger... norm, or like it's been made to be a bigger norm versus like an oddity.
Our last time when we were moving, we had just recently quit our corporate jobs, and it was so much harder. They were like, why would you leave? Even they were judging us, not just our friends.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was delicious.
Oh.
And I hope one day you do get to move and be closer to family too, Kessler. It can be hard being further away.
For sure.
I know, like, some of the places we're looking at would keep us closer to Doza's mom and his grandpa as well, so we could like kind of help out more and stuff. That's kind of our goal, to want to be around more.
Was reminiscent of sawdust, but also smelled faintly of sakura flowers.
Oh.
I feel for you, Kessler. I'm kind of in the same boat. It's been a few years since I've seen my parents in person. And my brother. My idiot brother. He's so smart though, but also an idiot.
Scent. It reminds me.
Some things never change.
No. He still thinks he can beat me at games. He can't.
No,
I think I've gotten better at this point.
Remember where?
I would love to see that. Like that showdown. I think that'd be pretty freaking cool.
It would be so funny if he actually joined us on stream. Like, you've had some fighting words, my brother, but actual brother.
My lord.
Just like a moment for you to like gain back your
my whole childhood of being player 2.
Yeah.
Incense? What a peculiar
Oh
shape
man.
it is.
See, I'm the oldest sibling, so I don't get to have that.
So
I
it
already
was
started at the
Justice
top.
Lord to carry it?
Yes.
I have a lot of advantages going for me being years older than my siblings and cousins, so
Bridal?
it makes it easier.
What sort of place was this?
Cassandra's 2 modes: vampire, librarian, hell's boardroom or goblin who hasn't changed from her PJs in 4 days and subsists on string cheese and energy drinks. Don't forget the wine.
Oh yeah, anyone tried Prime?
The server ant wine or wine ant.
I see. Sweetly scented. Meaning wrapped in the Fountainhead
I'm gonna like
incense.
give
That is what it might be referring to.
spark notes
Oh,
of what's been going on here, by the
Yes.
way.
found
I didn't think it was gonna get
I
into
discovered
all of
there's
this.
Another scent we must acquire.
What is it?
The blood of the divine heir of
So,
the
like,
dragon's heritage.
Do you think Kuro's like
In
comfortable
other
in that
words,
position?
My blood.
He seems to be in his element when he's just like
Lord.
chilling out, reading books.
Cooking,
Bleed.
making
Yeah.
rice balls.
It is true that those. of
Oh
the dragon's
geez, I guess I was
heritage
wrong. I
do
didn't know
not
they couldn't
bleed.
bleed.
However,
Oh.
in the
Well, how does it
words of
happen?
holders, I found a curious journal
Anyways,
belonging
so
to
Kuro
Lord
wants to open his own
Takero's
tea
age,
shop
and it appears
after
there
all of
is a
this
way
is
for me to
over.
bleed.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll
Now,
happen because
I'd like to ask
everyone knows in
you
From
to
Soft games you only get good endings. Oh, okay. Page's diary, an old diary entry written by Takeru's page. Lord Takeru held his arm over the incense burner and attempted to cut it with a sword, but incredibly his wound healed instantly, and not a drop of blood was shed. Lady Tomo said, "Without it, your blood cannot be spilled." What could she be referring to, I wonder?
Now then,
Hmm.
we just need to figure out how to make me bleed.
Perhaps we should ask Lady Emma.
Oh, things are getting kind of intense,
As a
huh?
doctor, she should
Kinda.
have much knowledge of the human body. Yes.
We have to find
she may be
something
able
that
to
will
help
let
us.
Kuro bleed. The heck is that gonna be?
Wolf. That
Maybe it's the
sword on your
maybe it
back.
is the sword that I
Is
have,
it
right?
It is the mortal
That's what
blade.
swords are for.
sword that can kill those who cannot die?
Yes.
He looks like
It
the
was
Art in a
given to
Lo-Fi
me by the
album. He
divine child of the
does.
rejuvenating waters.
Oh my gosh,
A
Kessler, now I
simple
can't
temple.
unsee it.
The divine child of the rejuvenating
I've seen those like
waters?
trends
The
of
monks
like
at Sempo Temple abandoned the ways of their faith
everything
in
can't
pursuit
be
of
album
immortality.
art,
The
and
result
except
is
actually
those
it
who have
is.
false dragon's heritage, known
Everything
as the
works, I
divine
don't know.
children of the rejuvenating
You just make
waters.
something like slightly
false
more
dragon's
moody. You know,
heritage.
you add
I never would have thought.
the shadows to the edges of
Divine
of the
children?
picture, and boom,
Yes,
album art. There you
many
go.
were created, but only one survived.
Further proof of the
And no
corruption
worries,
this power
Cassandra.
brings to
Dubious
man.
advice given
The ties of
freely. Take my
immortality must be
wine
severed.
ant duties seriously.
Yes, my lord.
I like it.
To think my blood is an ingredient of the aroma.
Ooh.
Perhaps Lady Emma will. Might you ask? her
Okay,
how?
I
have
really
to
like
talk
Kuro's
to-
voice actor.
Your
I do
lady,
too. We'll have to
Wolf,
see what other work
I'm
they've
counting.
done.
My lord.
Okay. My gosh. First of all, we told Kuro that we liked the little rice ball. It was delicious. Kuro was very happy about that and wants to open up a tea shop. And then we got into like the real thick of it. Apparently, the clues of this like incense burner are a big deal. There's a couple of ingredients that go into that, and there's some ritual associated with it. With one of Kuro's, I think one of his ancestors had figured out how to like make them bleed, and apparently there's going to be something tied to the blood in order to like basically get rid of Kuro's superpowers at the end of all this. And maybe Emma has an idea on account of she being a doctor. And yeah,
For sure.
definitely, I think Kuro could be an Uncle Iroh, like, you know, in the future. I really do think so. it just kind of sucks that like such a young child being thrown into like
all
such
of this
political unrest and violence and I don't even
the craziest things that you could even fathom.
I imagine like
Yeah.
and like I don't know, he's kind of holding it all together.
You
pretty
know,
well.
there was actually some news recently about like children who are utilized like for content creation and stuff. That like some laws were passed in Illinois about like making sure that they're compensated for it. I feel like that should be a thing across the board in like the US, around the world too. I've been
Really
meaning to
nice.
talk to you about it because I thought it was very interesting. Because there's always those like family YouTube accounts and stuff, and sometimes kids grow up and don't see any of that and they didn't consent to it and stuff, and they get really hurt and like have their own issues and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm like super wary of family accounts or like those family social media empires.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I always try to keep that like at arm's length. There are some families that are great out there.
There are some policies set in place for child actors, but it depends as well. I don't know if you'll know Allison Stoner. She was on Disney Channel for a very long time. She was also like the little girl dancer in Missy Elliott, like music videos and stuff. She was on Step It Up. She just recently, not recently, but like she's been working on this huge project for advocating for child actors and actresses, and how a lot of them like grow up in this limelight and aren't taken care of, because she's gone through her own issues. And she got a bunch of group of people from Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, other, just commercials, things like that. They all came together and she released a video on YouTube. It's like 20 minutes long. It was so beautifully done, though. I can't wait to see what the rest of it is. But it's basically talking about these issues to help the policy changes in at least the US, right? To help protect children more, especially, in these industries, because they're so freaking vulnerable. And they rightfully so. I'm so glad that some of them, who have survived, because they talk about the friends that didn't survive, for various different issues, and it was eye-opening for us, watching it.
Like, you can even look at like Macaulay Culkin as like a really good example of like somebody who's had to go through it, who's had to endure, who's had, family that's like ripped him apart piece by piece to take everything that they could from him, and his multiple stints with like, drugs and things like that, and like trying to overcome that, and to where he is now. Like I finally feel like, and he's an exception.
Yeah,
and this is from back then.
He now is married to Brenda Song, and they have a beautiful child together. Like they're living their life happily. At least I hope, right? Hoping the best for them, because who hasn't watched Home Alone? And yeah, Jenna McCurdy. I haven't read her book yet, but hearing all of her story as well, especially in comparison to like Ariana Grande, especially on that show. It was like the spin-off, and they were trying to combine Victorious and the other one, iCarly. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And like they put them together, and like there's just so many horror stories that you hear about all of these people, like human beings that had to go through all this crap. And like I hope that there is some serious change that happens, and there's those like strikes going on right now too for actors and actresses to get equal. And
I'm hoping there's some positive spillover for child actors. Hopefully,
yeah. I'm hoping that they can have some kind of resolution, so we have fair wages in place, equality, like protection, all of the above. And Ido, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
We just released the art time lapse of the Ninja Globs today as a video, as a YouTube short. So it was so fun making it. I feel like we're pushing our Glob artsy boundaries.
I mean, why wouldn't we? This is such a... I love this freaking game and its story. We just got a note, actually, that's... I don't know where this is gonna go. Nush, I kind of want your thoughts on it, but
the soup? I'm just kidding.
The soup. No, this note.
Part of the book of immortal severance left behind by Takuru. With mortal blade in hand, my blood may be shed. With my blood, the aroma will be complete. The divine realm will be in reach. Immortal severance will be at hand. I must ask Tomo to assist with the beheading. So is this what goes into the incense thing? Because that's morbid AF.
I don't know. Do we have to go as far as a beheading just to get to the divine realm? I don't want to behead Kuro.
Is there another way?
There must be. Right, let's see what he says.
And yeah, not just people, children, for sure.
Did you speak with Lady Emma?
I did.
And
You just saw the
What did
short.
she
Thank
say?
you so much.
Like, do y'all remember when
I see.
Aaron Carter,
So
like,
Mortal
he
Blade will allow my
passed
blood to
away
flow.
from, within the last year, right?
Shall we
Yeah, it was very
begin?
recent.
And I still remember like watching him and Hilary Duff on like the Lizzie McGuire show and like growing up the I Love Candy and all that stuff. And it was so sad what happened to him. And his family, like he's had a lot of family issues. His family's had their own shows and stuff too.
Yeah, there's also Lindsay Lohan.
Oh my gosh.
She was
I was
another big
so glad to see Lindsay Lohan back on the like Netflix screen, if you will. I know like the movie was a Christmas movie. Doza
It was
didn't
very
really care
like
for
hallmarked
it.
here, but like
Yeah,
it
but
wasn't.
to see her like at least for what it seems, we don't know her life, but like she looks happy, she looks healthy, and she's gone through so much. And I loved her in Parent Trap. I liked her in Mean Girls. I liked her in Freaky Friday.
That's a good
such
one.
Silly one.
And
Yeah,
she was great
she
at the the
dedicated to
Get a clue.
She was a fantastic. Yes, she was a fantastic child actress. She was also a fantastic like teen actress. Like she could really
She's
make
a
you
great
believe.
adult actress. She's proven it yet again. Like she's got it. It's just she's obviously everyone has their own struggles, and a lot of people who are celebrities, whether children, adult, they're in that limelight and they have other mental health issues and things that they need to kind of navigate, and it can be really difficult, especially growing up in that the whole entire time.
I mean, just like dealing with being a child actor. I mean, that's a big reason why Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin were able to like
Overcome things together. Like they had that
Yeah.
support with each other. They had a similar background.
I know that there was. I think there was something also with. Oh my gosh, she got her big start on that '70s show.
Mila Kunis
Yes.
with yeah.
I forget who she was with at the time, but it was another person I think kind of going through something similar as her, and I think they even got married, but they had a very toxic
Short,
relationship.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, through it all, like they only really had each other who like understood what they had gone through.
Yeah, and that's the case for a lot of them that have come together.
Yeah, and I really don't want that to continue to be the case. Like I don't want to see the next generation of child actors like
Feel alienated.
feel
like that.
alienated, like feel like they can't talk about this. Like it's of course mental health and like how we handle and how we talk about it has drastically changed even within the last 5-10 years.
For sure.
And it's completely different than like what the 90s had or even the 2000s. We don't hear as much of like people denouncing it, but we still see it. Like the tabloids will still, twist things, and paparazzi still exist for some weird freaking reason. So there's still a lot of work to do, and hopefully like people can be more self-conscious about like what kind of content that they want to consume from their favorite celebrities, and maybe we can like put a stop to all of this crazy kind of like fervent obsession that drives all of this.
Absolutely. And Cassandra, that's a wonderful example too. I remember, I might be wrong, but like I think while she was filming Matilda, like her mom actually passed away during that, and she had to still act and finish up the contract or something like that, so she had to endure that as well. I think it was cancer. I don't remember specifically, but I hadn't seen Matilda until pretty recently in my life, actually. Last 1 or 2 years, right? We borrowed it from your mom's collection and finally watched it.
It was very recent.
Yeah.
You loved it.
I loved it. Yeah, I had never seen it before for whatever reason, and I finally saw it, and then I had looked into her and I had read about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, poor girl. Like, I cannot even imagine, because she did such a phenomenal job.
Yeah,
and
but she was kind of like done with that, and she just kind of wanted to focus on herself and focus on her studies. And yeah, she just kind of decided she was done with it all.
I think she's a writer now.
Oh my god.
I believe.
How did I not?
Silent Princess.
There was a whole like this. I could have gotten this right after being the ape,
It's not Silent Princess, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was literally right here. This is the flower. Oh my god.
I think.
Yes.
Lotus of the Palace. I love
You called
lotuses.
it. You called it.
Yeah.
You said it was going to be a lotus last week.
Because
She was
White
right.
Lotus, because Iroh, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
A white lotus flower found blooming in the depths of the Sunken Valley. where the Fountainhead waters pool deeply. The flower's aroma attracts female apes, thus the guardian ape carefully tended to it so as to offer it to his bride. One of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for immortal severance. All right, we're getting it.
I know you choked up a bit when you got to the bride part.
A little bit. Also, see you later, Shane. Good luck. You got this.
Take it easy.
What's our favorite bosses from the game? Ido
game?
says, yeah, owl, father version. I really liked the monkeys, but ×2, like the couple, like together. I think that was fun. But then a close second for funnies is the ghost, like lady who, like, her mans was like disappeared. And she's like, you know where my mans is? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
We just talked about it earlier because we got an item that's specifically good against her.
Yeah.
But we've already beaten her.
The
so
ghost. I forget what her name is, but
I can't remember her name.
Because I was like, man, I can't believe her man's ghosted him or ghosted her, and then she like is asking everyone and thinks everyone's lying to her about it. Like I would feel so bad. Don't ghost people. Just be honest. Tell them like you're not into them anymore and peace off. Don't keep them wondering.
Did literally the opposite.
Yeah.
The dude like stuck around and he tended to this flower all for his bride, and then of course she died because she's not immortal. She wasn't cursed with it, and then he's just like, no, must protect. That's like his only thing, and he fights and I'm glad that finally like defeating a boss in this game actually led to something like that helps the boss.
Absolutely.
So I would say Guardian Ape's probably right up there with me. The single fight. But knowing that the second fight is really good too.
We should talk about favorite bosses when we finish the game too, because who knows who lies ahead.
Well, just as a little anecdote, Gyobo, the first boss, I really like him and his horse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His horse was nice. Very big horse.
The dude gives me like very much like, my name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die. Like it's very much like that, and I love it.
And Ninjatron, I also hate enemy Moira sometimes in Overwatch.
I'm really more upset at Moira because of my inability to hit an easy target.
Well, there's also DPS Moira.
Well, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't really have a whole lot of issues with like having a bad Moira because usually
the other healer
is
overcompensates.
Noosh, so.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wow, you were just okay. Just like prop yourself up. That's fine.
No, I didn't mean it that way.
I was already on my way there, but sure, okay.
Oh, that's funny. And Kessler, you could be the final boss if you just believe. With a little bit of magic manifestation, you got this. You could be the best boss there is ever.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I can't teleport to anywhere in Ashina Castle.
Does that mean we're in endgame? Is this the final boss?
We need to get back to Kuro. I think we're about to get to a big story boss right now.
Cassandra about to take over as the final boss, not Kessler.
Oh no! Oh no! Phase 2. It's actually Cassandra. Sealed from the. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we've started something that we can't go back from. So let me figure out how the best way to get back to Kuro is now that we have all the items. I guess there's the castle gate, or I don't know, dungeon entrance. We could try that. Oh, but let's make a little pit stop with that guy who wanted a big, strong man. Before we go and get into it.
Be a man.
You must be swift as the coursing river.
Be a man.
Must be swift as the great tycoon.
Yeah. We should rewatch Mulan again soon.
Oh, I'm sure we will. It'll happen.
Mulan, like, what's not to love about Mulan, you know?
Did y'all hear my my cover of the Who Is That Girl I See?
It's in our Discord karaoke video.
Yeah.
It's from a community event.
Well,
wait, did Doza say it wrong, Cassandra? Did he not say typhoon?
You know what I meant. Swift is a great tycoon. Like tycoon.
Like roller coaster tycoon?
Yeah, roller coaster tycoon. That's the game I never played.
I did say yeah.
Oh, this guy, it's sad. He's like waiting for someone to pick him up off his shift.
No.
How about we relieve him from his duty permanently?
Sure.
Your fight is over.
Hate her because she doesn't need to aim her range is so much that she can take down a Farah, and she self-heals of it too. So
The Farah's flying too close if the Moira's getting her.
yeah, that's definitely on the Farah's fault. But like, you're right, Moira probably does need to be nerfed.
I disagree.
I don't know.
Stop! Wolves! Al, you're on my team, dude!
And have a wonderful meal ahead, kitty, and have a good one too.
Come on, little wolf.
Wait, at least 3 tonight? So, I pretty much, like, I think I was talking about this a little bit earlier. I say it at the end of our voiceovers a lot, but Doza usually used to keep it edited out because it wasn't part of our, like, what we were doing, you know? Like, when we were recording. Like, I would tell him to edit it out. I guess he started keeping them in.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So it's funny that that's what y'all latched onto, because I do say it quite a bit. Blue has Oreos. Yum.
Glorios?
Oreos. We haven't had Oreos since July. Like, I got some for my birthday because we did the whole like froyo at home with all the toppings, and I like adding Oreos into my ice cream and stuff.
Whoa. Whoa,
What's
whoa,
happening?
Whoa, let me target this guy.
Ooh. Okay.
No, he's dead. I couldn't save him. Oh my god, well. I accidentally used that move.
The fall county country fairs and stuff are coming up, so that's where you can get some fried Oreos.
It's almost April again, and we're gonna have the poteet strawberry.
No, there's a Poteet Strawberry Festival in a town called Poteet, Texas, outside of San Antonio. It's kind of a big deal. We've never been though. We always say we're gonna go and we never do.
It hasn't happened yet, but it'll happen.
Someday.
I have faith that it will happen.
We like crushing up our Oreos and like adding them to ice cream or froyo, but then we also enjoy just eating them, dipping them in milk. That's really nice. It's a vibe.
You're a vibe.
Yes, I am, and so are you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I love you, okay?
I love you too.
Thank goodness. It'd be awkward if you didn't. Oh. Could you imagine if she didn't love me?
I do love you, Doza.
I know that.
I declare my love to you daily. And I don't just say it, I show it.
Yeah, it's more than words. It's about the actions. And the actions they speak. Louder than the words, as I previously mentioned. So, when did you know? Just kidding. You have to answer that.
I knew pretty early on.
Even before we went to the Poteet Strawberry Festival?
We never went, so yes.
So even before.
Doza, do you want to see how far Ninja Tron was flying? Because you can see that range. I'm talking from experience. Yeah, show it to us.
You need to fight outside her range. Take angles. Oh my god. Why do I have to fight this guy?
I've never had a fried Oreo before. I've tried fried ice cream. Have y'all had that?
I've never had fried ice cream.
I had a friend in college who actually, like, it was so random. It was just one weekend. She was like, I want fried ice cream. I'm gonna do it. And then, like, invited everyone to her place and, like, did it. And it was so good.
Wait, you fried ice cream residentially?
In a dorm room.
In a dorm room?
Well, like, in a dorm, like, it was like an apartment, basically, but, like, it's on campus.
Oh, my God. Yeah. The risks involved. I can't even imagine.
I mean, she was great. She crushed it.
I'm glad she's so great.
Yeah.
Because I could never.
But she did a really good job. Like, it was delicious. Had a great random Saturday.
I will go and I will pay somebody to make it for me.
And hey, Sleepy. What happened in the last hour? Do you mean story-wise? Do you mean what we've been chatting about? Do you mean, like, there's so many different ways I could answer this. But story-wise, things are getting juicy.
Yes, we collected all the things that Kuro wants for his immortal severance.
Including the White Lotus.
But now we can't get back to him, and, like, everything looks kind of, like, not good right now.
Yeah.
All the dudes we used to just slaughter are actually, like, oh, they came from the darkness. And there's all these freaking bridges and stuff. Something tells me something's not right.
And hola, DJ Ka. I hope I pronounced that correctly. How are you doing today?
Good evening.
It's like fried Oreos, but then it's like actually cold on the inside, Anthony. And like the different textural, like, it's just so good. It slaps. We really should hit up the Texas State Fair together, Doza. Make a trip out of it.
We will.
I used to go back in college because in Dallas, like, so it'd be nice to go with you. Everything's better with Doza by your side.
I appreciate you saying that.
Well, it's true. Everything went to hell in a handbasket. I have not heard that phrase, and that's really funny. Doza,
You haven't heard that phrase?
Not hell in a handbasket. I feel like, I don't know, but it's funny.
Basket of grandma's breakfast and a deep fried doorstop.
That's why we need a Doza plush. Well, I have the real thing. I actually like grabbed him right now as he's fighting. I probably shouldn't have done that.
That's fine.
And Krish, oh my gosh, welcome back. Hope you've been well. We've had some deaths. Last time.
Oh, you say what happened? I died twice, and you're like, what happened? Like it was this big old thing.
Well, we died a lot like on Friday. Today, it's only been one so far. It happens.
What do you mean a lot?
Nobody pronounces it correctly. If you want to try to write it phonetically, like we can try our best. But I'm glad you're doing well. We are also doing well. We love this game, and it's getting juicy.
Oh boy.
Are you a Sekiro or Soulsborne fan?
Because if not, how did you get here?
We would love to know.
And hello, anyways. I need this dude's help for what I'm about to do.
I still want to read that as DBZ, like Mario Kart or something, like Dragon Ball Z Kart. But it's
Dragon Ball Z
Kakarot.
Kart?
Well, every time
Kakarot. Okay, yeah.
Every time Umaku says that, I want to. My brain is like, that's Dragon Ball Z Mario Kart. I don't know why.
Sure, makes sense. Kakarot just looks too much like cart.
Yeah.
And who decided to spell cart with a K? That was nice.
Why did Nintendo do that? To be different?
I'm guessing so. This guy got his ass kicked. He thought he had a good one. Excuse me! What? What a jerk.
More like Kakarot.
Oh, that's what Vegeta would say. Can I not talk to this guy?
So right now, the next person on the death predictions is Krish. Who,
at what? How many?
At 23 though.
23.
And if we're
that's
trying to
pretty
beat
realistic.
This, yeah, it really is, because we have estimated rather to beat this game by Friday in our like schedule. So if that does happen, I don't really see us getting so many, but we don't know what evil bosses lie ahead and how hard they're going to be.
That is true. I think with what I'm going so far, I may run into things that I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Because I definitely didn't follow up with as much detail with like what the Divine Child and like Kuro and all that. The first time I ever played this, I just kind of like, you know, mindlessly wandered around and somehow progressed the game. This time though, I don't want to let side quests like fall by the wayside because I want to know what happens.
Yeah. And it is not our first From Software game.
Does it look like it is? What are you saying? Joking.
So Doza has loved From Software forever. By the way, I am Nush.
I'm Doza.
There you go. So Doza, like from Dark Souls to Elden Ring to Sekiro, like he's just a From Software fiend. Yeah. So this isn't our first. In fact, we actually played Sekiro when it came out years ago, but we didn't stream it on our channel.
Oh boy.
So we, like right now, you're joining us during our 150th game that we hope to beat on the channel during our streaming journey. So yeah.
Ninja Dog.
Do you also like From Software games?
Ow.
If you had to pick one, what would be your favorite? And I think Doza's got this too, Sleepy. Like, I feel like we're gonna like be under 20 deaths for sure. For sure. And yeah, I think this is actually notoriously known as the hardest From Software game in existence.
Now I haven't played Bloodborne, but I would say yes.
Yeah.
I can't see how another game would be harder. Elden Ring is much easier than this game.
But I love this one more than Elden Ring. And I do think it's because of where it's set and like the culture and like the east meets west and all of it.
It's nice. Oh, ouch! Okay, that's a problem.
Nush writing checks, Doza's got a cash. You know, we forgot to give ourselves our own predictions this time. Usually we say it during the first part as well when everyone puts their predictions in.
True.
So it would be unfair to say what it is now, but I still think I mean, it's not like we're going to win anything. But I still think under 20, you could do it.
You think I can keep it under 20?
Yeah.
I'm aiming at like 35.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well that changes things. Because if you do hit...
No, I'm not aiming for 35.
Like less than.
Mind you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, the way that this has been going, like maybe it does that. It depends on like how many deaths I get against certain bosses. And I think that one of the next ones coming up is going to be a pretty good indicator. So if one of the next bosses that we're going to fight tonight, like I do very well against, I could see a sub 20. But if I struggle, I don't plan on struggling, but if I struggle, then, you know, it's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, for sure. So we haven't played Bloodborne on the channel. I don't know if that's something, do you ever see us playing it at some point, Doza? That's on you.
Once Sony like releases their greedy clutches on this old game that's on the PS4, stuck at 30 FPS, and actually want to make some money and put it on PC. I mean, they put Ratchet and Clank on PC. They put other games on PC.
They
like
did.
The Crash Bandicoot, Uncharted.
So
Why are we waiting?
Maybe there's something up their sleeves that they don't want to reveal yet. They can't play all of their cards. They got to keep you guessing.
Well, it's not going to come out anytime soon because you still have Armored Core, and then after that, probably sometime 2024, there's going to be a big push for Elden Ring's DLC, and then who knows what, because I remember all the way back in Dark Souls 2, we had waves of DLC for Dark Souls 2, and that's just coming off of the hype of Dark Souls 1, and now Elden Ring, multi-million-dollar making game, doing so well, winning all the rewards. I don't know how much DLC we're going to get or how long it's going to take, but I can't just assume that that's all going to happen very quickly, especially with Armored Core, which nobody expected.
The quickly part doesn't matter as much as doing it effectively eventually.
No, I know.
my opinion.
I only mean in terms of like how long people can expect between these things.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely going to be From Software content. It's just in
When
which form is it going to
where.
take place? Yeah.
And hey, Drippy, how are you doing today?
How's it going?
Cassandra's like 27. Everyone wants to win. I love it. We do have quite a few pretty close, like 23, 25, 26, and 27. And then we get into the 30s as well. So we'll see.
Goodness gracious.
Sometimes Siva Gunner Rip will shot hit you in the nostalgia bone 2 times at the exact same time, and you become a different person for a bit.
I could see that. No!
You doing okay, Box Boy? I don't know what a Siva Gunner is.
Popular... Oh god, okay, that happens. What a weird interaction. So, popular YouTuber that does like uploads full-length songs from popular video games.
Oh, that's fun.
Or the troll account that does the same thing, but does funny edits to the same games. I'm not sure which.
But based on that description, I can see how that can hit you with nostalgia in the rest of your sentence.
Oh yeah.
They make fake video game rips that are either mashups or straight up sound font covers. Fun.
Oh, there you go.
I've probably seen their stuff and I just didn't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
And From Software has done good DLCs so far for sure.
There hasn't been an LDLC like ever.
Yeah.
There's been stuff that's better than others, but nothing bad. Nothing disappointing. Nothing lazy. either. It's all things that change the way you play the game, new ways to interact with the content that you already love, and of course, pretty extensive content to enjoy and explore. So lots of stuff to look forward to, I'm sure.
Chris just said we should remove Blasphemous that he had suggested last week from our list because it might not be TOS friendly. I haven't heard anything about it. Like, you were the first one to suggest it and we added it, so I'll make your note about that and we'll see what happens.
I guess by going off of the name, I wasn't really sure. Because like
it sounds
Dante's
like a fun name.
Well, Dante's Inferno sounds like a fun name, and we can never stream that.
Exactly.
We have it. It's sitting on the shelf right behind us. I love that game.
The physical copy.
I never finished it. It was one of the few things I actually enjoyed reading about in high school.
Couldn't you play it and then just upload like a portion or something? If you wanted to replay it and actually finish it this time just for fun? Like,
that is true.
I don't know why I say just for fun. Literally every game we play for is for fun. But like, I just mean, you know, even if it's not a full-on stream game.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That is true. That could happen. Just got cut out the entire circle of hell that's, I don't know, themed around lust? So... would need to figure that out.
Yeah.
I need to find a merchant and bad.
So apparently the thing that you said when you were explaining what they are, the Silva Gunner thing, they're defunct because of Nintendo.
I wasn't sure what the current
climate
was for that, because I know that there was something that went down maybe about 2 years ago with all of it, but still defunct. It's unfortunate.
So it was called Gilva Sunner, the one that you mentioned, maybe. It's difficult to keep track. I don't blame you for not keeping track. I can't even keep track. And we look forward to seeing your share there in Ninjatron to see how close that range was, or how ridiculous that was, rather. And Drippy, we're not really into the whole like glitching, like looking into and doing glitches when it comes to Zelda games, like especially with Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or anything on the Switch for that matter. Nintendo frowns upon it, and like, I don't know, the games are already great how they are.
Yeah, like most of the stuff that we play kind of like the way it's intended. We don't really... I'm not super into exploring exploits and things like that, unless it's like something that's already been well established and there's nothing like... I don't know, I put a lot of stock into a pure first time experience, and it's not often that we'll go back and replay a whole game, but like a little differently. We have done it, but that's like, I can count it on less than like 3 fingers. Like we played Doki Doki Literature Club thinking that the second time, if we chose different things, we'd get a significantly different ending, but we actually ended up finishing the game sooner.
Yeah.
And then we tried it, I don't know, it was funny.
It was also because that was our first game we played in our streaming journey, so...
Yeah, that too.
Speaking of Nintendo and like Zelda in general, though, tomorrow is the last day to grab the current wave of like different icons and stuff that Nintendo Switch has. Tolan's in this one as like from the Zelda series, as well as some other ones. We just went through and grabbed what we wanted. So be sure to do that before they're gone forever. We assume they're gone forever.
I think I saw some, I don't know which of this was...
Because like close. The Zelda one that we use a lot isn't there anymore.
I haven't seen it come back. I know that there's some other games that have like, oh, this will come back like September 17th, but I'm not sure about the Tolan stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head. But why wait? If you have the platinum points to get it, why wait? You might as well.
We have over like 1,000 platinum points. Like, we don't know what to do with them. So we were even buying ones that we weren't like 100% want, but it's like, it's fine.
It's like, I couldn't buy a frame for Splatoon 3 because I needed to buy a character first. That was so lame. So I was like, I don't know any of these characters. Like, I don't care about them yet. So I bought an icon of like an octopus or something.
Yeah. I guess I don't think you can emulate like profile icons, can you? Nothing is gone forever. If you just believe.
Actually, that could be a thing.
I don't know.
I think I recently heard that modders were trying to get the Wii's like online system back online, but
Oh
like
my
in their
gosh.
own version of it.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I mean, I
That's
think
crazy.
Nintendo's is doing all the stuff with like the expansion packs and everything, like getting all the other console games coming to the Switch. So maybe
I did take a look at that, and it did seem
more comprehensive than before.
it's more comprehensive than
It's
before.
getting there. Like maybe they have a big move for everything eventually. You know?
I'm hoping in like 5-10 years time. Wait, what? Why is this guy talking?
I don't know.
What? Did I kill all these guys? Did I kill all the rats? Is that what this is telling me? That was weird. But I'm hoping in 5-10 years time, the Switch and then whatever comes after it is gonna just be like this amazing legacy media machine for Nintendo. I'm talking about like being able to. I know that Nintendo's very focused on the games, and maybe they'll always be focused on the games, and that's fine. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, but the Xbox One, when they started announcing and all that for that then generational war, they went media century first, like PC replacement kind of deal, and everyone hated it because everyone cared about the games. And then like Sony spent the entire generation just slam dunking on them. Now that's not totally the case these days, but I would really love a device like the Switch where I can just have all my Nintendo related stuff on there, you know?
Yeah,
I think that'd be really cool.
that would be. I would love to have that too. It would be great to not like. I know we've gone like full on digital. Like we don't want to have too many physical copies anymore, at least for our personal preference. So it would be great to just like whenever I want, like let's play Super Mario World, and then right after that, Tears of the Kingdom. You know?
Yeah, that would be really nice. And make it really easy, you know, just as simple as it is to hit the home button and then just switch to a different game.
Yeah.
And I want that even more so for like, and I get why it's right the way things are right now. Like right now, to play those older Nintendo games, you have to like download the software first to just get access to them.
Correct.
So, but I want to see like I want to see like GoldenEye 007 like right next to like Mario Odyssey, like
Why
tile
not?
for tile.
Yeah.
And then like leave it to the players to like what's the
Organize
word?
it or
Organize it
whatever.
themselves. Yeah, exactly.
But though it goes by what you most recently played, right? I don't think you can actually organize anything on the Switch.
I don't know.
It's just by most recently
you?
opened and played.
I know people would meme on the Switch for like not having folders.
Yeah.
Maybe that's still the case.
Probably. Anthony, I hope your computer doesn't explode. That's scary.
Oh no.
Also, don't die during the stream. That would be really sad.
Please don't. When it comes to PC stuff, the number one thing that I'd be worried about, especially if you have a laptop, well, specifically if you have a laptop, is
Overheating.
No, there's something even worse than
what's
that.
worse?
A battery that is
oh.
like expanding.
Yeah,
if your
that.
battery is expanding,
That's scary. Get that
like
checked
call the
out.
fire department. Like I'm not even kidding. Like this is
Yeah, it's serious.
it's super serial. Super duper serial.
We don't have Xbox One or like any Xbox consoles actually. That's like, you know, because all Xbox stuff is available on PCs, so we kind of just do the PC thing.
So, you know, great for Microsoft for doing that, but at the same time,
Steam Deck, we don't have that either. But like,
I'm sure they'll come out with a second one.
yeah,
Right?
eventually.
No, but I mean, like the
The Steam VR
Steam
thing,
VR
though.
thing, there hasn't been a second one yet. So
Exactly.
I don't know.
And as far as communication, I feel like Discord's the way to go for communication when you're playing with friends, regardless of like what game you're playing on what console or what have you.
Especially with the bigger push for like cross-platform.
Correct, yeah. It's great that Discord has all these integrations and the quality's been fine. We do a lot of collabs with people overseas, and like Fry the Fish, who was here earlier, we stream with him occasionally on the channel, and he's all the way in the UK, we're here in the United States, and we haven't had any issues. Just doing it through Discord and streaming that way, or even just playing with people from wherever they are. It's been great.
When she says no issues, she means like to the point where we're not unable to.
Exactly.
We are able
like,
to.
Technology has advanced to the point where like communication's been great in that sense.
This wouldn't be possible years ago.
No, it would not. You'd have to be in the same room, have a LAN party, and like that's how you do it.
Yeah, exactly. And luckily we don't have to do that no more.
By the way, does have folders now, but only in the view all software thing in their own menu. So not in the main, like, that's why I was saying, like, the main thing always just still shows you the most recent.
Yes.
So we do need to organize our stuff, I think, soon.
Let's see. I want a skill. What kind of skill should I get? What are you thinking? What is this? Shinobi eyes?
Whatever skill you want. Whatever's going to help you have the least amount of deaths going through the rest of this game.
Increases the damage inflicted to posture upon executing a successful Makuri counter. I'm pretty good at doing that. Maybe I'll get this. I'm scared about the next boss.
Will y'all play Half-Life 3? I mean, Alex? I don't think we've ever played any Half-Life games.
We'd want to.
Yeah, so it's not like off the table. It has been suggested a few times before, but there's no like immediate plans, or it's not on our like priority list at the moment.
Yeah. But that is like, we are interested in that series. I just don't know like when that would happen, especially with the whole like VR Alex thing. It's different if you're just looking at like Half-Life 1 and 2. But even that we would need some guidance, because I know that there are definite like modernization mods and things like that people have made, and kind of like what they've done with Portal as well, and it's a lot to keep up with if you're not already in the know.
Also, everyone should behave regardless of who's in chat or not, Anthony.
Yeah.
Don't change yourself based on like who's around. Just be yourself, you know. But welcome back, Piper. How you doing?
How's it going? What should I use? What's this one do? I'm gonna try this setup. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, and then I need to spend my monies on something. I don't know what.
Remember, everyone, Valve can't count to 3. That's so sad.
I mean, if it's true, it's true, and it's been true. Maybe they can count to 2 with the hardware stuff, but I haven't seen anything or heard anything on that front. And I know that the subreddits of the people that are into like VR and that are into like things like the Steam Deck, they're hungry.
So Ninjatron suggests that Alex would be really hard to stream with like both of us. It would probably have to be a lemon or mango stream. Thoughts?
Well, there was this there was a game, and this was when VR was really starting to catch on, where that the Game Grumps streamed. I don't know if it was like a multiplayer game where they're playing against each other, but one of them had the headset on and the other one was like watching on a separate like screen as to like what was going on. But I don't know if it was like from a different perspective or like what that was. I remember it being very, compared to like what kind of games you see these days, like a very early primitive almost like kind of VR experience. So if there was a way to like make sure that Nush can watch, like, then that still can happen.
Oh, so it's because of VR. But I was confused. But that makes sense. I don't actually like VR too much. Like we don't have one, but like we've tried it out before. And I don't know if it's because I wear glasses or what. It just gives me headaches.
I think it's because of the glasses.
Yeah. So it's not really for me right now, but like we'll see in the future. And I wouldn't mind it for Doza being the one you know, streaming it, because he actually had a more pleasant experience with VR than I did. Trying it out anyways.
Yeah, I don't really get the headache thing, but if I had to take off my glasses, then it would happen. My eyes would hurt, that kind of thing. That still does happen. And
absolutely, it's motion sickness for me. I actually can't even play my Minecraft without taking like a motion sickness like pill.
It's true.
When we do our collabs with Fry for our Minecraft streams, 30 minutes before, I do take like this little ginger motion sickness pill thingy, and it helps, and it usually wears off after like 2 hours, which is why those streams never go more than 2 hours. Because yeah, before we realized that it gave me motion sickness, it's crazy. I don't know, it's like the one game that was giving it to me, and then VR does it to me too. But I can play like dancing games all day.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you can.
Like those have never bothered me, and you're literally moving around.
Because like I knew somebody whose partner, she couldn't handle. She used to play games when she was a kid, but now that she's an adult, she can't play games like any first-person shooter games. No, any games where you're like driving, especially Mario Kart.
She couldn't even do Mario Kart. I remember.
Yeah,
that was kind of.
So it was very limited.
I felt
as to
so
like,
bad for her.
Yeah, that sucks. Like imagine growing up playing Mario Kart, and then as you get older, like you can't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But she has a really
sucks.
strong like vision prescription too,
Mm-hmm.
like for her glasses. So, I don't think mine's that strong. Like I actually can see better than Doza. So, anyways.
My eyesight's not good.
You don't have any prosthetic upgrades?
No, I do. Wait, why?
You don't have prosthetics? Oh, Chris asked.
Oh, to do? I don't think so. I don't think I have anything that's like ready to go. I had this. I'm not using this, I guess.
I also did not hear about the Six Flags VR thing. It sounds kind of funny. Into the roller coasters, and it sucked. I don't even know what to even imagine of something like that. That's weird.
Yeah.
And Hyper, it depends. Like I don't know how late we're going today. It kind of depends on Doza and how he feels. But we do still have some work to do after stream, like just to get ahead for tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's go and see if we can.
But you know our DMs are always
open.
open, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
For sure. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can just get to the top without having to like fight too much. I think that if I get there and I start whatever it is that I'm gonna be doing up there, everything that's gonna be chasing me will probably back off. That's my theory.
And no, Ninjatron, like we've been living together for a while, and like if I'm sitting here in the mic talking and Doza's in the corner doing stuff, perfectly normal.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be weird for us here. He would have to get like a moving around mic, huh? Like a lav mic or something, like a wireless one connected to the stream on the computer and stuff. And what is this man's? He angy.
Oh, he's super angry. Why is he in here? He wasn't in here like a second ago.
Out of all of the evolutions, like our favorite is Umbreon. But I'm glad you enjoyed Jolteon. I mean, it is your profile picture, so I would hope you enjoyed and liked Jolteon.
Right?
I don't think I would be able to get used to it that quickly, Anthony, because we've been playing Minecraft for over a year now, and I still have not gotten used to it. Someone give him a Snickers bar. He's not himself. True and real.
I'm gonna need this guy. Yeah, being hungry sucks.
I believe Discord accepts most of the common formats like mp4.mov, like for video files, right?
I think so.
I don't know all of it off the top of my head, though. Could be a quick Google search.
I need... No. Let me... Dude.
And that's probably it, too, the frame rate being unstable. But we've tried different...
oh, no.
I don't know if this has anything to do with frame rate. But, like, we've tried different texture packs and things because I thought it was, like, the blockiness getting to me. But I don't know what it is. And sometimes, depending on what we're doing in Rec Room, that's bothered me, too. And we're not even doing the VR version. We're just on the computer.
Yes. Sometimes an art style can be the reason.
Yeah.
Because like you'll play Mario Kart upside down and you'll be fine.
I'm great. Yeah, I have literally done that, like laying down in bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Windows movie. Yeah, that works too. WAV format. Maybe he needs a rice ball more than a Snickers bar, because we've seen those in the game. Or a persimmon! Or he can just be over there.
Well, he's got them red eyes. I know they've talked about red eyes before. Oh, sweet! That's one health bar gone. Come on, big boy. I need you to chase me out here where my friend is. Friend? Okay, yes, friend. Hello?
Ooh, are Pokemon names, like, different in French? Like, I want to look that up now. That's pretty cool.
Who? He didn't grab me, did he? Okay, that answered that.
I think it's too blocky for me. But I still, like, when Fry made an entire adventure map that was Glob themed, like, it's fine. I'll handle motion sickness, and I've got to shout it out because he, along with other Globs, spent hours and hours putting it all together, and it's been such a great journey. Like, it's been so much fun. I'm just amazed that you can like start off with a blank canvas and then put a bunch of blocks together and it turns into what that was. If you're a Minecraft fan and you haven't checked out that playlist, please do so. And then if not, we're gonna be collabing with him again towards the end of the month here, so pretty soon.
Yes, we are.
We've tried the different texture packs. Like, we've tested around a bunch of things and we just haven't found the sweet spot, but for now, I'm good with taking a motion sickness pill and just calling it a day.
That's where we're at with that. Goodness gracious.
So, Boxboy's favorite Pokemon guesses?
I'm gonna go with Snom. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Snom. Am I close?
And that's true. Boxboy could give a hit. Because
there's kind of a lot. There's a few Pokemon that they've made so far. I know it's just a budding franchise, and maybe not everyone's familiar with just the ones that they've put out. But yeah, maybe a hint could be a good idea.
And Sleepy, I'm down to try whatever if it's gonna help me as far as testing and like going through some setting up. I will say Doza does most of the setting up. I kind of sit there and tell him if it feels right or not.
I have her limited at a stable frame rate. I don't know.
But we can always try. Yeah, if you have some ideas or tricks up your sleeves, I'm willing to give it a shot if it makes me feel better.
Yeah. Maybe there is something I'm missing. Definitely not. I'm not a Minecraft master.
If you'd like, you're welcome to join our pre-stream call with Fry as we get stuff set up so you can play around with it.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I want to get enough XP here, by the way, so that I can fill this bar. Because if I don't...
No worries, Anthony. Have a very good night. I hope your PC and stuff is okay.
Please be careful. Okay.
We can literally make it not blocky. It's a very wonky but possible.
Wonky?
I can't even picture Minecraft with no block, you know?
What mean no block?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
How no block?
And
what
what's your
shape
question?
would it be?
Hyper, go ahead and ask.
What's up?
Maybe you tried killing the snakes, says Krish? What does the snake have to do with these guys?
We killed the snake, unless you mean the
unless
other
there's
snake.
Another snake.
The only other snake that I can think of is the spirit snake, right? Like,
Or
that's what they were getting at?
E-cans.
It was a spirit, not real? E-cans in a canned pie? I don't know. We're close to getting that level up. Oh, nice trade, Doza. Nice trade. We're gonna leave that guy be. One more kill of, like, one of those red guys, and it's boss time.
Did you get the fresh serpent viscera?
Yes. We have the fresh and the shriveled. Oh my god. Doors. They're the worst.
Sekiro, the one-time backstabbing's okay.
One time. It's just easier.
Yeah, but like, usually backstab otherwise. It's rude.
That may rub some people the wrong way. Getting backstabbed in such a manner. You're probably right. Can I open this door? Oh my god. What? How do I get on that side? Was I just there, or... No. Okay, maybe we go under here. Yeah, it's all bedrock that we do the Minecraft streams.
Correct, yeah. But we do have Bedrock and Java like servers in our Discord.
Yeah.
Which I know we haven't played in forever. When I was doing like Discord updates over the weekend, we noticed that we had created like that Minecraft news channel or whatever, like for updates, and then like there hasn't been anything in there like since like 2021.
Hilarious.
Yeah, which was really funny. But like, you know, it is what it is.
That guy didn't even give me any XP. What the hell?
So Hyper's question, I'm gonna read it out loud so Doza knows context too. Hypothetically, if Hyper was to report someone saying mean stuff and being biased behind people's back, and they want to be a moderator somewhere, really don't know how to word this, should Hyper report it to the people holding the applications if it's for their community? I would think that the people holding applications would want to know about that.
I would say so.
Yeah, and it's, you know, especially when it comes to like a community and like keeping it welcome and safe, any feedback, any reports like are taken seriously, at least on our, if we were in the shoes of those people, like, yes. But in general, you can always check like each community's different like rules and things like that, and never be afraid to speak up for something or someone, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. I had a feeling you were, you know, the context, but yeah.
I would definitely want to know.
Absolutely.
Oh, jeez. I love watching these guys just duke it out, but I'm on a timetable.
And, okay, yeah. So now that I see more context of the chats, yeah, just DM us, guys. We did recently update the community rules in Discord and stuff as well, and like anything you want to talk about, you know, our DMs are always open. We also have a wonderful mod team already in place, and mod mail is also open if you need immediate help and stuff too. So always here to help and get all the feedback and do the things.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Well said. Okay. Oh, item. Nice. Don't be afraid to speak out, like Nush was saying earlier.
We won't know unless you tell us.
Exactly. We're not mind readers, and we can't be
mods.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if there's things happening that, you know, is against our rules, especially in our community and keeping it safe and welcoming, like, we want to know about it. Because we want to address it and make sure, like, hey, you know, that's not okay. We want to make sure everyone that comes here, whether to a stream, Discord, otherwise, is going to be here, be welcomed, be inclusive. It's literally in our mission statement.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Whoa.
Check under the water behind the castle for something good. And Krish put a smile. So
We already saw
it's
it.
real good.
We already saw it.
Wait, what was
We saw
it?
it earlier today.
What was it? Was it the White Lotus?
It was the thing that was making the bubbles.
Oh. Is there anything else, though? Do we want to double check under the water?
I mean, we could kill it. But I'm still scared. I'm still reeling from the last time we fought one. Why isn't this guy fighting back? Hello? Dude? No, that's nonsense. I hit the button. I wasn't moving. Everyone saw. Kamehameha! Oh, he didn't like that.
Sadly, Sleepy looked into it, and Bedrock Edition doesn't seem to have any frame rate mods.
Why does that not surprise me?
Because Java's the better one. Hot take.
This guy's gonna kill me. We need to get out of here. When did they put in all these like tough enemies? Nush, were you gonna tell me? I didn't think this was gonna happen this early in the game.
Tell you what. I don't know anything.
You know so much. You're a very intelligent individual. Thank you, Anthony. I did grow myself.
Also, yes, I am intelligent. I'll take it. I will take that compliment. But when it comes to Sekiro, Soulsborne and stuff, Doza, it's all you, baby.
No, it's easy. So, like, here's what you need to know about this game.
Shiny butterflies.
Yes, and the second thing you need to
White
know.
Lotus.
And then
Rice balls.
Right, and then
Persimmons. These are the things that stand out.
lots of food.
Buddha statues, non-food.
Yes, correct.
Don't eat Buddha.
No. So like the whole point of this game, the easiest way to get through it. No,
Okay,
Noosh, that's
what?
not it. I mean, that's part of it.
Okay, what?
So, what you want to do, and not everyone knows this, is that you need to get their health down before yours.
Oh, well, yeah.
You'll win every time if that's what you do.
But how you go about that is something else.
Oh, I can't babysit you, so that's on you, not me. Oh, I'm glad we found another one. I can't believe I'm having to like refine these. I mean, I can believe, but like having to refine these again. This is what I wanted. Yes, consume 4. An unraveled sumo wrestler once served a great feudal lord. Dismissed after giving to drink, he fell to a life of brigandry, and so he was dubbed Juzo the Drunkard. We fought that guy at the beginning of the game. Okay. I think that that's going to be good. Let's just get into it. Alright, we're going to see if we can run right where I want to and not, like, run into too many enemies. Okay, I don't know what that was. That was weird. That guy is just... Wait, what? Dude, are you okay?
Pro to be good at video games.
He ran away
We're
scared.
okay. We're all right. Doza is great. Like, I don't know. One thing that I've always thought funny is like, you know, like, hey, we stream video games. You tell someone that, and they assume you're really good. Like, you're like, you know, you're crushing it, right? Or they assume you're really bad, and like, depending on what have you. But I'm not a great gamer. But I love gaming. So like, you know, I've always struggled with that a little bit. Like, it's okay if I'm not good, but I'm still gonna have fun with it. And of course, sometimes, or most of the time here on the channel, it's Doza playing, especially when it's a hard freaking game like Sekiro, you know? Like, yeah. I don't think I would have fun, like, dying all the time.
It takes a certain type of person to, you know, really have the grit to do it. You know? Yeah.
It amazes me, especially when Doza does like his lemon streams, like how he's able to do a really hard game and also talk and also stream all of that. Like or anyone else that does that too. Obviously, like he's my man, I'm biased, but it's just, it's crazy.
Why am I having to fight all of this?
And yeah, see, I play video games, not that I'm good at them. Exactly. I never want to put out those wrong impression. Like, we just want to have fun and we want to talk about things. Like, but obviously, like, if you want to beat games, you got to be good to an extent.
Right.
But I beat games, like, just not this game.
Oh my god. Ouch. I can't leave.
As long as you understand that WASD is usually moving. Oh, and like don't emote like while on the payload because they're gonna kill you.
Exactly, yes. They will kill you.
I've definitely died multiple times that way, but I learned my lesson, but sometimes I still do it. Well, they let you cancel your emote now, which is fun.
Yes, they do.
Before you had to see the whole animation through.
Oh my god. Okay. Guys, I need y'all to chill out. Oh, that delay. Okay, alright. That guy's almost dead. Ouch! Ah! Jump, please. Yes! Okay.
You sound tired, Nushi. Oh my gosh, William, let me tell you. This whole moving situation and trying to find a place to live is hard, and I think that's where it goes. All my energy has been going towards that lately. But hopefully soon. Doza feels hopeful, and while things have been kind of rough, we're definitely trying to just focus on what we can control and find a place soon that will be good for our needs and wants, you know?
Exactly.
No one wants to be homeless. Not that that would happen. And we're thankful to have like family here and stuff and everything, but our lease is going to be over soon and we just gotta find a place.
Yes. Wow.
I do not play any Diablo. Doza, did you ever play Diablo 4 or any of the Diablo games?
I played some of the third. Ouch. It was pretty good for a time. But I didn't buy like the new characters or anything like that.
Cassandra, Diablo 2 for the win. It was nice knowing you too bad you're going to die. Krish said that as a joke, obviously, but oh no Zilla, William. See, like that's the thing, we're only just like renting an apartment. We've been in an apartment for 3 years currently, but they've raised the rates so much. And like when they sent us the quote for wanting to stay here, which we didn't want to stay here anyway because of a lot of like maintenance issues and stuff, but when they sent us the quote, we were like, no freaking way, like and in fact, we've been finding places that are like 2 bedrooms and like more space that are actually cheaper than the quote they gave us for our really small 1 bedroom right now. It's kind of insane. And we live in San Antonio, Texas, in the U.S.
Yeah, sit down.
Doza, you sit down. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm
You
okay.
did it. He was so loud.
It's just a mini boss. It's freaking stupid. Oh my god. I already read that. Ugh. Okay, where's the thing that I was looking for?
Krish with the no, just the eyes emoji, like no mouth. Like, I don't know what that means. What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah. So for those that like didn't hear the moving update at the beginning, we did have the deadline of today for us to like have all the logistics figured out, but that obviously wasn't the case. And that's why things have been a bit rough, but I mean, Doza's been more cool about all of this than me. I've had a lot of anxiety, but he has too. I shouldn't say that he hasn't at all, but
It bubbles up
yeah,
now and then.
but he's trying to like stay more calm for both of us, and there's just so many different moving parts, and we have a lot of like things that we've been wanting to do, and everything's kind of planned out accordingly for the rest of the year to meet our goals, and I just don't want this to prolong too much. Hopefully we get some positive news by Friday or soon.
Yes.
the word soon. Love-hate relationship with it, y'all.
It means so much, and it also can mean
so many things.
it's a tough one. It's a tough one to nail down. Hence its vaguelarity. Okay. Oh, I don't want that guy chasing after me right now. What's this guy say? It's you. The Divine Heir and Lady Emma. They're being targeted. Dude, really? Leave me alone. They're being targeted. We gotta save them. Okay. Story time.
We love story because that means we're progressing.
Well. I heard stories of your death, yet here you are.
How could you be here if you died? Nani?
Plotting owl.
He never died. What?
I would do no such thing.
The hair, though. And the feathers.
Now,
Aw, thanks. You're cool.
Yeah, we appreciate that. And yeah, we're hoping for the best. We try to be pretty realistic, but still optimistic, you know?
bird has
It'll work out, but it really sucks when you don't meet your deadline.
Oh yeah, heartbreaking.
I felt very defeatist earlier, but you guys are so amazing, and I'm glad we're able to stream and have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
That sky, though, do you see how gorgeous that is with the range? I know that
Very
has nothing to do
cinematic.
with what they're saying, but it looks
Then
cool.
there is nothing
We're
to
Sekiro the
discuss.
movie.
We need it.
Leave.
Oh, tell him, Kuro. You can't have his blood. Get out of here, Owl.
Elden Ring the movie. Who would play the turtle priest?
I don't know. That's a good one.
I'm so stunned by this view.
Yeah, he liked the view too.
Cassandra, that is such a vibe. Diablo 2, Fruit Loops, and pregnant. Love it.
Very nice.
I can picture it like right out. I just think like, yes. Also, Fruit Loops. We have to choose between, there's like this coupon at our local grocery store for like, you have to pick like 3 different things of Kellogg's right now. And like, we're trying to like, we haven't picked yet, but like Fruit Loops is a top contender for number 3.
We probably will get it.
Probably.
Father, to think you were still alive.
After all this
That
time.
was my design. But the same could be said for you.
He's really tall.
I was certain you died that night.
The power of the divine air brought me back.
That's it.
What?
The divine air's power. The dragon's blood. Must be mine.
Father.
Now you
No.
see, remember the first rule of the code. As your father, I order you to forsake your master. From this
Whoa.
moment, he is your master no more.
But look at his hair though.
The divine.
This guy reminds me of Horaloo
Listen
from
to
Elden
me,
Ring.
Wolf. Obey your father's
Maybe they're like
Beautiful
distant
hair.
and
cousins.
forsake
They have
the
similar
divine
hair, you know.
air.
Yeah, it could be happening. So, do we obey the Iron Code and
No.
forsake Kuro?
No.
Or do we break
Loyal.
the Iron Code
Yes.
and stay loyal to Kuro?
Kuro made us a rice ball. We stay loyal.
Yeah, we didn't get any rice ball time with anybody
This
else.
man just come in here demanding things after faking his own death. This is straight out of a telenovela.
Let's do it then.
We are loyal to Kuro.
I cannot do as you ask.
Yes.
What? A shinobi, showing the likes of compassion.
Compassion's important, old man.
Such a miserable display.
Okay, he fell asleep. Let's leave.
No, he's just tired.
Why can't you understand your father's will?
Daddy issues. They run deep.
Have you forgotten the shinobi code?
Well, who wrote it?
A code must be determined by the individual.
Yes!
This is what I've decided.
Yes!
Just as my master did.
He thinks he's dying. That's why he wants the blood.
How does he have such a thick braid, though?
Just never cut it, I guess.
No, but that thick. Like, what is your hair care routine, sir?
How many follicles does he have? Oh!
Sorry. I freaked out that this is the first time, too.
Just a little.
Thereby implying that he's the one who stabbed us in the back the first time, back at Harada Estate 3 years ago.
It is time.
Have it your way,
Revenge. Redemption.
young wolf.
A young wolf versus an old owl. Who wins?
This kind of reminds me of, like, Game of Thrones. I've never seen Game of Thrones, like, minus a few episodes, but, like, you know, big man vibes, right? And Ninjatron, thanks for looking as well. Both you and Sleepy, like, it's okay. Like, I know we're in the final trials of the Minecraft adventure map, and then afterwards, like, we'll see where it takes us. Maybe we play on Java next, you know?
Right? Ah! This dude's sneaky.
Do you remember what ending you got last time?
I think I got Immortal Severance?
I feel like this boss and the final boss will be responsible for many deaths, says Krish. Well, we'll see. None for this man's yet.
Uh-oh.
I feel like Owl is more like Gideon as they both forsake their children.
Gideon from... from Gravity Falls?
I don't think Gideon in Gravity Falls forsakes his children, but I haven't seen that either, so... Fratricide. side. Elden Ring, Gideon.
Oh, right. Yeah, that guy's an a-hole.
Doza with them healing gourds.
We love healing gourds.
We do. So, how many owls
Whoa!
did he have to, like, take feathers from for his, like, whole look here?
Who knows? Is there an owl big enough? Maybe it was just one?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Owls are so cool.
They really are.
I like the owl from that one Zelda game. You got annoyed with him. Though.
Oh!
Not through the back.
Okay, we're not gonna do that. That was a bad
Okay.
idea. Jeez, dude. What? I don't know what those do. Okay, okay.
That should have insta-killed like it does the enemies. Says Ninjatron.
I'm too tough. Oh.
The parent is absolute. There will accept some insubordination.
Okay. All right.
You're doing great.
All right, all right. That's one health bar.
And it's probably one phase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the braid. It almost.
Wait, please.
Why am I so obsessed with hair?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Okay, so he's like faster now?
Poison? The poison lasts. I gotta watch out for that.
Where's your cleanse? Where's Kiriko when you need her?
Ouch! Yikes! I don't want to find out what that does. Woo! Good thing I can see through this. Not really. Uh-huh. Oh, good.
I don't even know what to say. I'm just so mesmerized by their fight.
Thanks.
Kiriko's creative things are probably great. I just meant for the cleanse because that's one of her abilities. I didn't mean like she should show up here in 1500 Japan, you know?
I need something to interrupt this guy. Oh god. That's alright that he got his posture back. That's fine. It's not a big deal. The lower his health gets. Oh, that was a big deal. Don't know what that does. Still. Dude, really?
True. She could probably get here pretty quickly. I would love, like, I don't know, sometimes I dream about and like just like daydream and think about how like if different games kind of intertwine and you had like interactions between like characters. I don't know, it was just kind of fun. This fantasy make-believe world of like a character from your favorite like Dark Souls game meeting up with your Zelda character. Like, think about the conversation Sekiro would have with like Link. You know?
Sit down, old man! Sit down! Oh, God.
Good job, Doza.
Thank you.
No kills, no deaths. Like, way to freaking go.
No deaths. That's what's up.
Shinobi execution complete.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Why don't you drink some water?
Yeah.
Yeah. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with the sculpture's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. The great shinobi owl was foster father to the wolf.
Yes. Yes. What's this?
Aromatic branch.
Okay.
You know, it is good to cook with like
Hey,
branches.
Isn't there something about like the red string?
There is. There
Okay.
is. Let's read and see if it tells us.
Okay, try.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll take some more water.
Dried aromatic wood from the everblossom plucked by the wolf's father. The everblossom is a sakura tree and as such is ripe with nostalgia. Kuro would likely gaze upon this branch when once it bloomed, reminded of home. Okay. One of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for immortal severance. How many more ingredients do we need? We still need that one fruit or whatever, right?
I thought we got a fruit.
I didn't remember the branch thing.
We got the flower, we got the stone, now we have the branch, because it's the aroma of the sakura tree.
Yeah. So
I don't remember what the other item was. Okay. But, this helps because the sakura tree had withered away. And now we don't have to worry about that. Wow, just barely enough XP. Wow, we're really on this, huh? Oh my god. Thank y'all for y'all's support.
So
it was getting scary.
He did so good. The whole red string thing, I know from like Hinduism a little bit that it is used in a lot of different like rituals and things. Also used like to wrap around your wrist for certain occasions, but also on trees. And a lot of the time it's just meant about like protection. And like sometimes people even will like make some kind of prayer to themselves or what have you and like tie a string to a tree in hopes of that kind of coming true in a sense. So there's a lot of different symbolisms that we could take from this, but it didn't actually outright say it. So why is this aromatic branch have a thing? I don't know. But it's part of the main ingredients for this ritual.
It's got to be important.
We'll see what happens.
I want to see if we can get to the place that I alluded to in the title, because I had no idea how much it would take to get there, but I feel like we're very, very close. So that's probably about where we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. I think this is a good time, because I mean, that was a pretty intense fight there for you.
Yeah, so let's get through the ritual, whatever Kuro has, and then see where we're at. Okay. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe. The great shinobi owl's unbridled ambition was to obtain the power of the dragon's heritage. Now is the time to let one's true name ring out across all of Japan. It was all for the sake of this ambition.
I believe the red thread of fate comes from Chinese mythology, if I'm not mistaken, Krish. That could also be an instance here. I didn't think of that initially, but that would be very cool too.
Ooh.
Which there's
thickens.
a whole entire story behind that as well.
The lore runs so deep.
I just love all these different things, and you never know what it's going to be or why like the developers or creators like intentionally put these things in here, or if maybe we're digging too deep. Maybe it just is like an aesthetic thing. Who knows?
Oh, I can't. There's no way they don't do anything by accident.
I know, right? It's all by design.
To see that you are safe.
And Owl?
I killed him,
I am sorry.
Lord Kuro.
And we will hyper it. I will say we're behind on
did what had
DMs
to
right
be
now in
done.
general, but we'll eventually get to it. Don't you worry.
For sure.
Father, this was in his possession.
This branch. It's from the Everblossom tree?
Oh, just exactly what we needed.
I see. So Owl had it.
Yes, we are a step closer to the Fountainhead incense.
Yes, that's right.
I'm glad we stayed loyal to Kuro. Anything else just seemed can't even have the right word for it.
I know, feels wrong.
Aroma.
Oh? Was it truly blooming in the Sunken Valley?
Yes, it was sitting right there and we didn't know it.
So that is where the Fountainhead waters pool deeply.
There's also another
You've
hint
done
as to
well
where
to
we're going
acquire
with this
wolf.
Fountainhead stuff that was near the great ape.
Wolf, we've finally done it. Once we make the Fountainhead incense, you can infuse your clothes with the aroma. Now, place all of the ingredients in the incense burner.
As you wish.
This is so freaking cool.
We really need to remember when we went to the whole Japanese area section for the museum in New York at the Met.
I do,
We should put that stuff together as for a video. It's just sitting there,
We really should.
collecting digital dust.
My lord.
You abandoned him, Krish? That's okay. I feel like, you know,
My
like,
lord.
it happens.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Play
it
all
is
they
sad
want.
though. Like, your emoji speaks volumes of how you feel about this decision.
How is the wound?
I'm fine. I just
You're
got
not
a small
fine.
cut on my chest. So this is the Fountainhead incense.
It is, Kuro.
It's so extraordinarily nostalgic.
They said the word nostalgic.
We love nostalgia.
Do you notice anything different?
The aroma and Fountainhead Palace. Those
Is the
words
branch
have
from
been
there?
Burned into my mind.
Yeah, I think so.
Fountainhead Palace. It's just as Lord Takeru wrote.
I thought that camera angle would be better. It wasn't.
I was wondering why you were panning so ever so slowly.
The scented bridal offering that was written on the altar where the fragrant stone was placed.
Yes. You now
And good
carry
night,
the aroma of the
Cassandra.
fountain.
Thanks
Take it
for
easy.
everything. We
I
appreciate
believe
you.
The path leading to the Fountainhead Palace will open before you if you go to the shrine within the cave. Immortality shall soon be severed. I'm counting on you, Wolf.
As you wish.
Okay. Let's go.
Where are we going?
We're going to that cave, and then we're going to see where it spits us out, and then we're going to continue the adventure tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
I think if we go to... here. Wedding cave door, obviously.
Cake.
Wedding cake.
I like cake.
You do?
It doesn't matter if it's a wedding, birthday, or otherwise. I love cake. I don't know if I love cake or pie more. I always talk about this randomly. Because, like, there was one birthday I was like, I want pie. But, like, pie's more for, like, the fall. But, like, I feel like pie could be anytime. I don't know. I just love food.
Finally, we can interact with this.
We love you too, Hyper.
For sure.
So solemn. And?
There's a rumbling in my tumbling.
Are you hungry?
No,
We haven't had dinner,
I'm
but
actually-
like it's kind of late.
I'm actually not that hungry, but there are other things.
Is that what is that a braid? It's a rope.
Oh, cool, we died.
No, we're still stop. What is this? It's like
I don't remember this at all.
Rapunzel, let down your long hair.
Except she killed us with it.
This ain't Rapunzel, y'all.
Okay, so like, what's the significance of this guy? Was he just hanging out?
Excuse me.
Where,
Who are you?
where have you been? Hello?
This is like some voodoo stuff, but
That's
it's
like
like
a
a different
Erd tree made of rope.
Sleepy, what a time to come back. How do you feel about this on the screen? And
Explain.
Umaku as well. Exactly.
That's
what the
I'm
hell
wondering.
is happening?
I don't remember this. I remember not being at where we're going, and then I remember being at where we're going.
So it's like a executor, like the Pokemon, but not, you know, you kind of see it? Like palm trees.
This does look like a Pokemon, especially one of that newer ones that's like gold or whatever that people got in like Pokemon Go or
Is
something.
this like Sekiro Slenderman?
You only hear him at night, except
So-
today.
Is this what the branch came from? Whoa, homeboy just chilling.
I don't know.
And unfortunately, Streamlabs, it wasn't working well today. Like, some of the features are working, but the redemptions and things weren't. It's kind of out of our control, so we'll look into it, but I don't think there's anything we can do.
Yeah, just hope. I'm just gonna hope.
It
Maybe put in a
fixes-
ticket with Streamlabs.
And yeah, and hopefully it
Support and see
works
what-
itself out by tomorrow.
Exactly.
But see, like, there's Streamlabs, but then, like, it doesn't want to do redemptions and stuff.
It's being lazy today.
We all need a day off, you know? To give it a positive spin.
Hey, I thought it was gonna fall. There's the entrance.
Are we going to go through? Because it looks very pretty and inviting.
It does look pretty and inviting, doesn't it? I suppose if Nush really wants to go through,
Look
we
how
might as
pretty.
well go
Hold
through.
on. Just, can you look, like, can you take away the UI and take the shot?
Yes.
It's gorgeous. Hold, please, for a photo moment. Look at that. Isn't that stunning?
Like so? Is this a good, this
I
a
wish
good...
you could emote or do something more fun. Okay,
Oh,
no.
wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, that's
yeah,
good.
let's do that.
So when he lowers the sword, perfect. Boom, got
Love it. Yeah, that's
Okay.
gorgeous.
All right.
All right, you may get your UI back.
Yeah, thanks.
I will allow it.
Feel a little naked.
Try
without
getting
it.
closer to the other end.
Do you want to see what's on the other end, Nush?
I do. It's very pretty.
All right, let's
But
go.
Be careful. A corrupted monk? Who could have foreseen?
Remember that monk that we
He has
fought that I
3
died a couple
waves?
times? Yes.
Oh, well, I guess we're doing the thing. We're not going to bed yet.
I
We
learned
were
my
gonna
lesson,
go to bed
though.
anyways. We have a little work to do. I want to take a shower and then I want to go to bed.
Oh.
We can do it, right, babe? You got this?
Yeah, I got this, no problem.
And look how pretty of a setting it is. Isn't this just gorgeous? Way better than any Elden Ring fight. Hot take, I know.
Super hot.
You know who else is super hot? You.
Ow, dude. Okay, that's one.
We also live in Texas, so it's like over 100 degrees every day, and I'm dying. And hey, Pika, how are you doing?
How's it going?
Deltarune, I hope there's some kind of update. Usually Toby Fox puts out something around Halloween, so you never know.
True, true, true.
The game Superhot has been recommended. I've never played it.
Ouch.
It's been suggested quite a bit. I don't really think of that when I think of the game as often, like when I think of Superhot though.
Ouchies. My posture, bro. Oh, I need to jump forward for that.
And hey, Andon, how are you doing? It's good to see you.
How's it going? Welcome back.
Also, I see you got a new profile picture since the last time we saw you.
Oof.
Looking good, looking good.
Yes. Oh, that stupid second. No. No.
So we're not signed up for any newsletter or stuff. Honestly, we've been pretty fortunate that you guys in the community let us know what's up with Undertale and Deltarune.
That's been nice.
Yeah. I still remember that October when Deltarune Chapter 1 was released because it was right on, was it Halloween Day or right before or something? And I remember you guys telling us and we're like, oh, wow, time to rearrange our schedule.
Her posture's recovering. Oh my god.
Aw, koalas. They're so cute though. That's sad though. I didn't know this fun fact.
Okay. Oh, that didn't do anything. Was there gonna be another slash? Excuse me? I didn't like that. Okay, I'm sure I have something for this, yeah? Oh. Stop laughing at me, it's not funny. Stop that.
The way he screams though.
It's unsettling.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay,
Bro,
I'm
what you
over
doing
here.
in a corner? You got this, babe. Now you're just clowning around.
I'm gonna use this last healing bit that I have.
Does it sound like a Mario Maker sound effect? I don't know. I can't quite pinpoint it, but it's very hilarious. You don't need to keep track of the yas unless you want to, Ninja Troll. That's funny, though. And hey, Spud Bud, how you doing?
How's it going?
Hope you had a good day at work. For those that don't know, this is the man, the myth, the legend, the potato who did an 8-hour stream yesterday with Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
We were talking about you earlier, so I thought I'd, you know, circle it back.
Like a circle, you know? Just walk around, just do it, just dunk on them haters.
So, was that a death?
That what? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was a death. That's lucky number 13.
Now it's a baker's dozen.
Now it's a baker's dozen.
Do you want to maybe start off tomorrow with another
Yes.
go about with him?
Yes.
Yeah. Now that we know when you cross the pretty bridge
I don't need
with
this.
the beautiful aesthetic,
I
there is a
didn't-
man, a monk, that drops down on you.
I siliously did not use.
And yes, sorry, 10-hour stream over. Well, it was over 8 regardless. You know what I mean? Numbers.
mhm. This doesn't have any spirit unknown cost. Okay, all right.
I didn't expect, like, you know, we got him tomorrow. You know, it's been a long day. It's been a long night. You know, you got this.
Yeah, I got this. It's gonna be no big deal. I bet we'll probably one shot this first thing tomorrow.
What an exciting way to start the stream.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We got to the entrance of the place that I wanted to go to today. Tomorrow we're gonna see where everybody gets married in the game, so that'll be nice and romantic, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when I got my gal right here.
Yeah, you do.
Of course I do.
Also, I have to say, Sleepy with a plan like a pancake.
Yeah, I did get, yeah.
We should eat some pancakes soon.
And we don't throw the first one out. We eat that one.
We do. We do.
So-
I don't know why anyone would throw out the first pancake. That's just sad. But yes, new emojis coming tomorrow. Thank you again, everyone, for all of the love tonight. All of the new YouTube member globs and all of... It's been wild. Like, I woke up this morning and expected nothing. And then here you are, just all of the things.
What a friggin' stream.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to... I don't know. Yeah. More tomorrow. Good night, guys.
More tomorrow. I'm gonna swap out my D-pad and we'll see y'all.
Bye.
Bye.